SteveMPlays0218 with us.
No.
And special guest for the first time on these crystal runs, we have Ike the Killer.
The first time in Crystal. This is gonna be good.
I shit you not, Ike. This was insane. I said for the first time, and then music popped up, and it was an ad playing on your stream, and it was dung, 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 and then you started to talk. It's almost as if we planned it out.
Right.
The showrunner.
Yep. So yeah, I can't wait to start doing crystal backports with a third person again, since Scott quit doing them with us, which is sad.
Bad noises.
This run
World's
is
smallest violin.
going to go so smooth playing. Although I've not been a fan of these Gen 9 Pokemon that start with iron in the name, they have performed pretty okay.
This one starts with roar.
You don't
I
like
think
it?
Iron Hands wasn't too good though.
We did those in Gen 1.
Let me look at my leaderboard.
It was kind of slow, but it got Swords Dance. It was probably decent in some capacity.
Hariyama's 33rd place for me, which is kind of low. Where's Iron Hands?
I don't remember doing Hariyama. You sure that wasn't Iron Hands?
You did Hariyama in Gen 2.
My leaderboard does not have iron. I think we did it in red and blue.
Yeah, we did that in Gen 1 because I did not play Gen 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you said Iron Hands in Gen 2. I'm like, I don't remember playing Iron Hands in Gen 2.
Too. It must have been Hariyama. It must have been.
It was. Hariyama's on my leaderboard. Hariyama, I remember, did not do that good. 'Cause if I remember correctly, all of the moves we start with have very low PP. And aren't that accurate.
Okay, well, then I guess we haven't really done any of the Gen 9 paradoxes in Gen 2 as far as I can recall.
No, we've done a couple. But does Miraidon count? Or does it need to be one of those paradoxes?
I guess technically it is. Spoiler.
Let's see.
It's spoilers, but I guess it is.
Oh, actually, we have not played a Paradox Pokemon in Crystal.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's just
not
that
seeing any.
I just don't recall playing them.
It's the first one.
Regardless, I imagine it shouldn't be too difficult. Unlike Gen 1, we do not get access to very early Thunderbolt, very early Ice Beam, and have badge boosting moves. There's a little bit more strategy involved in Gen 2, which is
Plus
very
custom
fun.
moves.
Plus, Ike has the self-imposed rule of no rest,
No rest.
which probably shouldn't come up with the Elite Four, because that usually only happens for very bad Pokemon. But if he doesn't use rest for at least red, oh boy, he could be in trouble.
I will try not to, but
Didn't Ike say he was going to have a rule where he would only allow it for red, but no one
red.
else?
Yeah, that's my goal, and so far I've been doing that in my Gen 2 runs so far. But
And quite frankly, unless you play something that's essentially not fully evolved, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I can't recall ever needing rest for Lance or anybody else.
I have a few times.
if you don't have an hidden power ice or something, the Dragonites can be very annoying sometimes, I think.
Here's the thing. One of the things when you play these backports and you learn the whole shiny version thing, you pretty much are stuck with Hidden Power Dragon. You're thinking, oh, Hidden Power Dragon, that's gonna make Lance always a 2-shot, like no matter what on those Dragonites. And then you find out Hidden Power is actually not that strong.
No, it's only good if it hits 4 times. So you really need it for steel types, basically. Even in Gen 3 is kind of the same.
Also, technically, shinies in Gen 2 can have 2 hidden power typings. Depending on the stats, it could also get hidden power grass.
super useful.
Right.
Oh, God.
Actually, for our backports, though, everything is shiny except ourselves. So we have perfect stats, but the opponents do not. So effectively, we're hidden power dark every single run, which is not really that useful. It could help for Morty, though, if you need it.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. For those of you who don't remember, for our backport specifically, we don't ban hidden power. It's just we make it the same one every time. So that way, for every backport, we're like, oh, should we do this one or should we do that hidden power or
Yeah.
should we do this one?
Yep, and that's why on my
A lot of
stream
the
starting
backports
soon,
aren't
it
gonna need
shows up hidden power and then dark type. Never gonna
Besides, a lot of
change,
these
so
backports don't really need it.
Thankfully,
yeah,
we'll try.
it pretty much never comes up. And considering we start with bite, that's pretty much
Yeah.
just as strong as hidden power, so it's not really gonna be relevant.
It's better because of the flinches too.
Flinch chance, yeah.
Plus, hidden power is quite out of the way. I know Speed has started to not pick up that rare candy up there because he could say
Yeah,
it's
I
out of the
haven't.
way, but I still always pick it up every time.
I just view it as the equivalent of like the Mount Mortar candy.
Never picked
Oh,
those up.
speaking of, we were talking about hidden items earlier. Another easy hidden item that you can pick up, when you cut the tree to go towards the candy, right after Gyarados guy, there, if you
Yeah.
go to the right after the tree, like immediately right, there's just like nothing over there. But if you just talk to the random tree, there's a full restore. That's quite helpful.
I actually did get that in one of my previous runs. I don't think I used it.
Well, yes.
I just noticed
never
in
comes
Gen
up,
2,
but, you know,
Gen 2 is actually pretty generous with giving you healing items. I actually quit buying potions in Gen 2 entirely just because there's so many of them to pick up.
yeah, I mean, off the top of my head, you can get, I think, 3 potions, 3 super potions, 2 max potions, 1 hyper potion, 2 full restores, and like 4 full heals. Like you can,
Yeah, and
you
plus
can pretty
when
much handle everything for free.
Yeah, plus when I get to the league, I just go to the Mart guy, click right on the D-pad, and just buy 11 full restores. That'll be enough for the league. Plus, if I need any Encanto, I can use one. It's less inputs, too, to just buy 11 versus 4. But anyway, I guess we should get started.
Yeah.
I put my over-under at 105 to 108.
I have no idea.
I'm not too
what
sure
to
how this is
expect.
going to do.
I have no idea what to expect in this game yet, so I cannot make any predictions.
All right.
Yeah.
I got myself frame 5. Looks like,
Ooh, frame 5.
yeah.
Ugh, that's an
Ike's
ugly
got
frame.
the one with more drop shadow and Speed's default.
I don't know. Different frames in Gen 2 kind of distract me. It doesn't look right.
I went with type.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
The time thing.
Okay, I need to restart.
Oh my god. Every
No,
single
I have
time we
to,
do
I have to turn
Crystal
Rewaz back on again because
Okay.
of the whole
Stadium.
Yeah, stadium stream.
Okay.
My god, every time we do a Crystal Backport, somebody has to start over.
Hey, at least it was like 3 seconds in.
True, but it happens every single time.
It was supposed to be me. I was the noob here. You were supposed to do this thing.
Yeah.
right.
It's okay. Hey, usually when you and Scott have to reset, it's like by the time we get to Falconer. This was like 2 seconds in.
All right. No, it was 4 seconds.
Okay.
All right, you two ready?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yep.
Ike?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
9 o'clock.
If somebody says they have to start over again, I swear to God.
No, it worked this time.
Also, if Ike's going to be doing this with us, I should probably change one of the rival names to Ike. So I think I have a Speed, Steve, Scott, Austin. I should probably change Austin to Ike.
Right? As per
I'll make
usual.
Ike's the bottom one too, because so that way he has to do extra inputs.
Monster. Oh,
I do it to Steve. I make his the second name. Every time we do a race, he has to do one extra input.
Naming things in this game is hard.
Oh my. That back
It kinda
sprite
is, yeah.
awesome.
I
That's
know, yeah.
awesome.
I there was a Gen 3 sprite I saw on DeviantArt, and I used it.
Oh, the encounters.
There was another alternative sprite that like showed Roaring Moon like flying, but I didn't like that just because it made the body look so small. Because this thing's wings are enormous, and fortunately that sprite had it like sitting down, kind of like Salamence.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm having some extremely bad encounter luck. I've had like 7 encounters. I haven't even made it to Mr. Pokemon yet.
Neither have I. But isn't this the regular experience? I know. I'm so used to Scott Overlay doing these things for me.
No cheating encounters.
No
On the
cheating.
bright side, this area with Mr. Pokemon is so much faster. Man, even with fast text, that area sucks.
Are any of you
Nav
going
is
to teach
good.
Sunny Day?
Sunny Day. Yeah, it boosts.
Yeah.
Didn't you read what our ability is? It boosts our stats in the sun.
Also, Ike, don't get your feelings hurt, but I'm still naming the rival Steve in Run 1, but for Run 2, I'll name it Ike. It's a tradition. The second rival's always named Ike, because the guy just keeps stealing grass types, and apparently you love grass types.
Of course, I love grass types to burn them all. Oh god. I'm so happy I can actually skip the tutorial in this game. It's like
You can skip it.
one quality of life change I wish it was in all the games, honestly.
The catching tutorial?
Yeah.
I think he likes you can skip it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank god I was able to dodge some encounters. At least. No.
Also, there was a time in the past where I thought catching a Poliwag here would be better than the Dratini, because the Poliwag could learn Waterfall too, but the problem is you still have to catch a Strength user,
Yeah.
and it really doesn't help anything. The Dratini's easy to get if you actually remember to get it.
I guess if you do the Scott
So
way, you could just,
I actually quit doing that.
you could just force Sandry if you were Scott and get the cut and strength guy and you would dig guy. Hey, I got a Poliwag.
I know Scott does Sandshrew. We never end up encountering it because apparently Sandshrew only spawn in the daytime.
Oh.
Hey, Bellsprout.
Yeah, but I'm at night. I thought Bellsprout only appeared at day.
I guess technically you
Bellsprout
could
appear
do
at night,
5
yeah.
Oh.
5 p.m. so that way you'd have 1 hour of daylight.
Yeah, but will that be it? I mean, technically you could, yeah. Like you could set it to like 3 p.m. or something, so it's
I mean, I
nighttime by the time you
I
get
don't
to
think
Kanto.
anybody here plans on getting returned the moment you arrive in Goldenrod.
You can get returned whether it's day or nighttime as long as it's Sunday.
I didn't even knew it had to be
Right.
Sunday, actually.
Dude, how do you keep mixing these up?
Oh, we have Dragon Rage?
You know what's funny? Like, I had to keep explaining to Steve for like 5 minutes the other day that he kept saying that, like, what was it? You said he kept saying the TM for return was only obtainable on Saturdays.
I really
Okay,
was.
that's an easy mix-up.
So, yeah, but in the end, you were actually trying to say Monday. Like, how is that a mix-up? You're like, hey, I was trying to get
Because my
returned,
brain
but it
was
ended up
thinking of
being
what-
Saturday.
My brain was thinking of what day we were actually playing, and today is Saturday.
The real day, actually.
Yeah, Steve was like, oh man, I lost the opportunity to get return. It's Saturday now.
Steve is just
So
one.
I'm like, wait, so you went backwards in time? Like, what's going on here?
Steve is just one day ahead of us.
Man, I just love telling people no. I've told Professor Elm no. I told the aide no.
Wow, a
Boy,
Wooper.
just nobody can get a straight answer from my
Wait,
character.
Wooper could have learned strength? I could have coached that thing.
I don't like catching it for Gen 2 because it doesn't learn Waterfall.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, well, I guess that's kind of the same.
It doesn't.
Thing.
It does learn Waterfall in Gen 4 though.
Oh.
Do you ever just use the repel the moment you enter the cave?
Oh yeah, there's a repel.
I always do.
I never picked that repel.
Well,
Oh,
I'm supposed to.
I'm
pick
pretty
it up,
sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Scott doesn't though because he wants the Sandshrew.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was one. Shot.
Also, I'm pretty sure even though you have to step into the grass for the repel, I think it's still worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's a lot less steps in the grass compared to an entire ass cave.
Yeah, in the cave I'm getting
Plus,
all the encounters.
Try to prove me wrong, but I'm pretty sure the cave has a higher. I think the cave has a higher encounter rod than the grass.
Oops. Not sure about that.
It just
though,
feels like it.
But it feels like it.
the only time I get encounters in that cave is if I need Swift.
Could we learn Swift?
Probably.
What number is it? Because I
39.
No.
No.
Okay. I ended up skipping it, but even if we could learn it, I'm not really going to go back for it. Flame Wheel will be just fine.
If anybody thinks that's a mistake, just go to my stream starting soon at the very beginning of the stream, and if you see a move that's like 60 power normal, then by all means say, Steve, you're an idiot.
I said you're an idiot when you thought
I do it all the
return was
time.
on Saturday.
We still like
I
it.
rarely give Pokemon defense curl, even when they have a defense move, and sometimes I forget to give Pokemon roar, just because these are not moves that I typically just look for. So it's like, oh, they don't get it because I wasn't looking for it. Also, it's just a lot easier to compare moves with power to other moves with power.
Yeah, makes sense.
Is Ike streaming? Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot to put it in the description, but Ike the Killer is streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm on Twitch.
Oh, darn it. I just realized. So I updated my description because I didn't have one set for Gen 2 with Ike on it. And I put his YouTube on there. My bad.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I will upload it later then, but.
Yeah, get rid of that.
I,
Yeah, it's twitch.tv/Ike the Killer.
I don't know if that was a good idea or not on my part, but I'll take it.
Hey, since we have Flame Wheel, are either of you going to fight the Paris trainer in the gym?
No.
Everyone just has a fear of that guy for no reason.
I guess I'll be okay.
Dude, the guy's Beedrill takes less than half from Flame Wheel. Less than half.
I wouldn't know. I taught over it.
For
Flame Wheel's
headbutt?
so weak. Yeah, I taught over Flame Wheel.
I got-
headbutt.
So wait, that means you still have focus energy, right?
No.
What did you... Oh, you must have
Dragon
taught over
Breath,
different
Bite,
moves than I
Dragon
did.
Rage, headbutt.
Oh, I got rid of Dragon Breath a long time ago. I knew I'd never use it.
You
Dragon
didn't
Breath
like it.
is like my second best move.
What?
It's it causes paralysis sometimes.
Sometime.
I don't know, I just see weak dragon move, bad
Yeah,
special,
but
get rid of
I
it.
don't look at it as weak dragon move. I look at it as weak neutral to everything move.
Yeah, I guess it probably wasn't the best idea to get rid of that.
Neutral to everything.
Not like I suffered from it.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, actually, isn't the side
had
act
some-
like amazing for this?
That's so. The what?
The side act isn't like amazing for catching.
Psyduck? Yeah. Psyduck's great because that means you can skip.
Well, I think
Krabby.
he meant, like, is it easy to catch? Because he said catch.
No,
No, if it's
the
useful,
Psyduck
yeah.
is great because you can skip Krabby.
But I still need the Oddish or not? Does it get cut?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I got the Oddish anyway, I guess. But it's fine.
No, I'm saying you need the Oddish.
I still need the Oddish. Okay, thank God then.
Yeah,
it
I
just means you get
only...
to skip the Krabby
Yeah.
capture because both Krabby
You can
and
skip
Psyduck
Dratini
both
too.
learn
So-
Strength, Surf, and Whirlpool.
So I can skip Krabby now?
It lets you
Alright.
skip
Can you-
Dratini, too.
Oh, I can skip
Oh,
Dratini too?
right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Psyduck gets everything. It's awesome.
Oh, nice then.
It's one of the few water types in this game that gets everything. I know another one that can is Poliwhirl,
Meryl too.
but it's kind of annoying to encounter and catch.
Weird. I swear to God, I just told Bike Person no, but he gave it to me anyways. I must not have told him no.
No is no.
You're just so used to it. Man, Dragon Rage is going to be so good in Crystal because of the lower levels.
Seems pretty good.
I need to figure out where it starts to not be able to hit stuff.
Stops being
Oh, I don't know if Ike knows about the underground super potion too.
Nope.
It's not too important. We don't
That
want to be
one's kinda hard
confusing them
to
during the run.
explain. You just kind of have to know.
You need to know.
I mean, I can always research these on his own time.
I can just tell him. Easier.
I mean, not like during the run.
It's so nice to be able to afford Abra. Gengar had to buy all the punches, and I had to like skip Abra.
Did you forget to get the charcoal?
Yes.
Both times?
The second run I
healing?
didn't,
On your
but
man.
Hey, oh crap.
$5,000 is not $9,000. Just so you know. What? Voltorb survived a headbutt? That's insane.
Isn't
No.
Voltorb's defense somewhat decent?
I
Yeah,
don't think so.
it kind of has good defense.
Oh,
Again,
Bellsprout, you're too late.
not particularly amazing or anything, but it's like this.
But yeah,
Oh.
like when I'm in the forest, if I already have a cut user, I won't even bother finding Psyduck. I just found a Psyduck. Psyduck can also the national park. I accidentally stepped in the grass.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh wow, what?
I've actually encountered Psyduck here more often than the forest. I'm not even kidding. Because of how often I step into the grass. But yeah, if I already have a cut user, I don't even bother finding the Psyduck. It's only if I'm trying to find a cut user.
Man.
Get rid of Flame Wheel.
Whitney's such a sore loser.
You already beat her?
It's okay though. She's not as much of a sore loser as Claire is.
Did you already beat her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't know how you're ahead of me.
I'm so
Encounter
slow.
and spinner stream.
I'm so slow in this game.
Where are you at, Ike?
I'm fighting Whitney now.
I'm about to do Sudowoodo Tree.
I think Steve came ahead of me since I caught that
I
Psyduck.
literally just I just played Crystal like a few days ago with Gengar, so I'm like warmed up.
I'm sort of warmed up too. I technically played Crystal the other day. I was recording a video. Although I've been playing a lot of Yellow lately.
Oh, the yellow.
Hey, Ike, did you see my Onyx time?
Oh crap. Yeah, the stupid Onyx and
Yeah,
yellow.
and then Zealous Pawn's like, hey, Ike got sub-hour with Onyx and Yellow. And I'm like, how?
by using bind. Basically, I'm being super lucky.
Do you effectively just got a 0 reset run?
I think I got some resets on Lorelei at some point. I think they were the only ones. I think.
I mean, you get sub hour by just playing extremely optimally.
No, it's fine. I mean, Graveler got like 50 something
Well-
as well, so.
Well, that cannot be a consistent sub-hour thing, though.
No, definitely.
That's extreme. That's
Definitely.
extremely lucky.
Yeah, definitely not.
I
not
thought my
consistent
Onyx
at
run
all.
was really good.
Well,
Actually,
of course you can't.
yeah, I got my Onyx. My final runtime was like a 1:16.
Like, definitely not consistent at all. Definitely.
My yellow Onyx run was faster than Scott's Onyx run in Red and Blue.
Wow.
And Red and Blue is supposed to be the easier game.
Yeah,
Be
it's
careful,
definitely
level
easier.
21, you get Scary Face, and I almost learned it over Headbutt.
I already saw that and didn't do it. Because of these backports, I've gotten into the habit of always holding B after I select a move,
When I'm
just in
learning
case this
something.
happens.
Hey, that's what I do too.
Oh, when I was doing Crystal offline the other day, I tried to talk to the guy who gives you Surf, but I hadn't beaten all the girls yet, and I'm like, why aren't you giving me Surf?
So I just learned something. I got a flinch with Dragon Breath.
No, that's unlikely.
That shit. Are you sure about that? Are you sure the text isn't
just
just so fast?
I just defeated the Haunter, and it said like it couldn't move.
You sure you didn't use
Are you
Bite?
sure it didn't just use mean look?
Or maybe I used Bite and it was a flinch, and I thought it was Dragon Breath.
Yeah, that's
Dude, the text is so fast. Whenever you say, hey, did this move just crit? And 9 out of 10 times it didn't. The text just
Yeah,
moves
I
so
guess
fast.
like it looks far more likely actually.
Thanks, Boss KO. I actually learned that when Speed said he had already hit level 21. I'm like, how? I'm further than you. And then I realized, oh, I didn't battle the Kimono Girls yet.
Well, at least Bite one-shots these ghosts. To be fair, Scott's run in red is quite unlucky on Lorelei. I mean, then again, I think how many resets? I think I had 7 resets on Lorelei. The whole key with Lorelei is you have to land 2 fissures, and you have to bind the Onyx, the Lapras, to half health and kill it with Rock Slide.
That's what
That's the whole strat.
Also, Ike, since you're using my overlay, in the bottom right-hand side, when you're in the overworld, there's a little thing that says R with a number by it. That's return.
The return, yeah.
And then the thing also says hidden power. So like for now, return says it's 73 and headbutt says 78. That's because of Whitney. But so right now return would be weaker than headbutt.
Okay.
Which is why I've mentioned I typically don't get return until after I've beaten Chuck.
I usually end up getting return during the rocket section, just because I don't want to have to fly to the Goldenrod department store.
I think return just it comes in handy too much to be waited that long.
Scott and I both went over this with you. You tend to have a huge bias with return.
You love
Yeah,
return.
Like you get it for Pokemon that may not even need it.
But my bias for return is for using return over other moves. This is using return when you need to use return. This is just how
but it
early
doesn't
do
mean
you want to use return.
Yeah,
Scott
but
also
the
has a
problem is with
headbutt
you
bias,
is
so I don't want to hear it.
well, the problem is though you end up getting return like far too early.
Yes, that is possible. Usually I teach it when it's only tiny bit more powerful than headbutt. That makes sense.
Okay, so I didn't need to catch
And
the
usually
Krabby,
most-
right?
No. If
Okay.
you have Psyduck, you don't need either Krabby or Dratini.
Okay.
I don't do it every run though. It's just if I get lucky.
Yeah, I know. I just because I just found it, so I can skip the rod and I can skip the catching thing.
I accidentally battled one extra trainer, and Speed and I are on the same trainer now.
Meryl trainer?
Yep.
Oh, so behind.
Encounter that sailor, Steve.
I accidentally encountered like a very, very missable trainer.
Nice. Good for you.
Nice for all of us.
Very missable, like not even spinner.
I got all
Hey
this
Steve,
first.
hold on. Have you ever tried to damn it. I need to surf in the water better. Have you ever tried to surf in the water to Cianwood and you accidentally talk to one of the rock smash boulders?
I don't know
Like
what
you
you
go-
mean. You can't. There's no rock smash boulders in the water.
No, like on the beach side. Like when you're trying to run down to the water and you run in the rock. And you're spamming A on it.
That literally can't happen.
It happens to me whenever I go too far left.
When I teach surf, the moment I go up to the rock, so it's literally not possible. Or go up to the water. Like, I literally can't.
Is this shiny only? All of the enemy trainers use shinies. It's just a neat little thing. All right, finally our first backport move.
I just died to Machoke.
You did?
Yep.
I'm telling you, that Machoke... Wait, how did you die to the Machoke?
I think I have karate chop on. I
Karate
think.
chop.
It never used karate chop on me.
Like, I think it's the only one he has.
Congratulations. That sounds like it was pretty lucky of you.
Sounds good for you.
If it makes you feel better, I never even saved.
Oh yeah. Well, neither did I, and that's why I had to manually die.
Oh god, it's really low.
Oh, dynamic punch. Darn it. Chuck actually missed his second dynamic punch, but then I hit myself.
Sounds like a solid strategy.
Oh, I didn't
Yep.
get that. Stupid.
There we go. I got a flinch into a dynamic miss.
I realized I've made a mistake. I have not picked up dig. That was
You seriously didn't get dig?
correct.
Shame, shame.
I also have realized I have made another mistake.
Yeah. Which
I
one?
did not
You
keep
forgot
Flame
supers?
Wheel and now I realize that's gonna come into play when I hit Jasmine.
Oh, I never thought of that actually. I don't have flame wheel either. But then again, you could just buy fire punch.
I was like, hey, where's Jasmine? I forgot I need to climb up again.
Also, the red Gyarados almost killed me.
Very bad menuing. Also, I thought there was a tree over here. I guess I was wrong about the location of that full restore that I was mentioning. It's after the 2 gates, and you go right. The full restore is there.
Yeah, I think once I beat Price, I'll probably fly to Goldenrod, get the candy while I'm there, and just go buy Fire Punch.
Oh,
May as well get
God.
Return while I'm there too.
Well,
Because I actually did never think of that
was kind of
for Jasmine.
You're welcome. I just saved you a lot of time.
Well, would you have remembered Fire Punch if I didn't say anything?
Yes, because I'm the one who said it out loud.
You're the one who said you'd get Dig out loud, and you never got it.
But again, I said it out loud, so I remembered. I remember.
Yeah, remember at the start of the run, you said out loud, hey, remember earlier in the run, you said out loud, hey, of course I'd get Dig. It's going to be one of the best moves.
Uh-huh. And I remembered that I forgot.
Sure. And Ike, one thing you kind of have to admit is the instant text does make playing the crystal run a lot more bearable, because some parts of it just feel really slow.
Definitely.
Oh, Ike, how many times did you forget to talk to the Rocket Grunt for the password?
Oh, thankfully that's not been happening. But the first time it did happen a lot. After that, it just stopped happening. But no.
I mean, there's a thing that's... Oh, sorry.
No, like I know for the next round because I was stomping a lot on Jasmine and it's not worth it. It's just better to come later.
Ike, I see you're not using the bike.
Of course, I'm not using the bike here.
Okay.
Just give it some time. He will.
I cannot use the bike there. It's crazy.
Dang it, I literally just talked about that protein, which I never pick up. And then because I talked about it, now I went to go get it.
I actually got it. I mean, usually with Pokegrass, usually a vitamin early on can get you a lot of stats. Oh, have you ever talked to one of the electrodes and you run away instead of defeating it by mistake?
You have to beat them, I think.
You have to, but have you ever accidentally ran away?
I always go in the
Steve, did you forget to talk to one of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Steve, remember when you always keep telling me, like, every time I say it out loud?
Oh, I did it twice. I just did it. Oh, my.
You forgot the other password?
I've punted this run. Yep. I talked to the wrong guy after already forgetting the password.
Remember earlier when I said, have you ever forgotten to talk to the Rocket Grunt, and then it happened? I speak things into existence.
Yep.
No, yeah, I really appreciate the instant text. Makes this thing...
Yeah, for the crystal backports, like, even though the shiny frames cost time, the instant text still saves a huge amount of time in the end. Like, I think in a normal run, if you were to compare the instant text with shinies versus no shinies, no instant text, it's usually like 12-15 minutes time save. And when you do 2 playthroughs, that's essentially half an hour.
Murkrow survived Dragon Claw. That's not right.
I almost never use that move because of how bad the special attack is.
Well, I don't have enough PP to just spam bite or headbutt on everything.
Why?
I mix in dig.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
All right.
Not proud how I've handled this first run.
Don't worry, I'm here.
But I only have a small window where I'm better than you.
Nah. Made a lot of mistakes. Like, the only advantage is that I have the Psyduck. But that's obviously not enough.
I have that too.
Oh, never
The
mind then.
what?
The Psyduck, so I don't need to get the Dratini.
Oh,
I mean,
Psyduck.
getting the Dratini is not too bad if you remember it. It's not having to catch the Krabby because you don't have to go out of your way for the good rod.
Come on. I lost a price. I hit by
Okay,
Blizzard.
I mean, to be fair, I did almost die to him.
I mean, you're
Then again, I feel like my... Oh, spoiler alert, at level 34, Fire Punch does less than half.
crap.
I was expecting to do less than expected. Oh, come on. I lost the price again. He hit back-to-back Blizzards.
I think like the worst possible. In this case. Nah, this experience is obviously part of the run.
Yeah.
how
Also,
is- What the hell is going on with me? I have suddenly forgotten the ice puzzle in this gym. What? Okay, no, I think I remember now. It's supposed to be, yeah, exactly this. Like, suddenly I have forgotten for a second.
Also, if I have return now, but to be efficient on PowerPoints, I'm going to use up all my headbutts first before I teach it. Because headbutt still one-shots the rocket grunts.
Why, Machop guy? Why? I'm already having a bad day.
Psychic. I don't think Psychic is really worth it, no. I was debating it, but I think I'd rather keep Fire Punch.
At least I didn't forget the medicine. Done that before.
Did you?
Well,
I've
Steve,
done it in
remember the
the
one
past.
time? Hey, Ike, have you ever heard the legend of the Flying Krabby? Yeah, it all began when one guy went to Cianwood, forgot the Spearow, and then the Krabby felt so bad it grew wings, and it flew him to the Spearow and could never fly again. It's out
a
there
true
somewhere.
Story. It's out there.
Oh, crap.
You have no idea where Flying Krabby is, but it's somewhere. Like Lugia, it watches over you. You don't. Not Lugia. Sorry, Ho-Oh. It waits for all the passerby ashes in the future, and then grants them immortal life. Although I haven't watched the show, but since there aren't any memes about it, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably not happened. But if they make Ash age in a future season,
There are no more Ash in the anime, so no.
I know, no.
Uh,
I'm saying like there are new characters and they revisit
okay.
Kanto and then visit Ash. If he ages, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, crap.
You know, like how Ash went to go talk, like, you know, he went back for Brock, he went back for Misty. You know, if he ages at all, I will be mad.
You know what's interesting? I never watched any of the new anime seasons, but from what I've heard, the new season actually does have the main characters age by like 2 years.
Oh,
interesting.
You're telling me they've essentially done a reset?
They essentially did, yeah.
They did something
Reboot
right.
Having the main characters age? That's ridiculous.
Then again, remember, they probably never saw the Ho-Oh. You know how rare it is?
They did not become immortal like the Ho-Oh Ash.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think they should just make that canon.
At this point.
Like literally everybody else except Ash ages. That should happen.
I got a reset on the rival and the underground. The Golbat kept hitting me in confusion so many times because it lives return.
Yeah, I figured. The fact I still don't have digs very much pisses me off.
You know what's funny though? On the next attempt, I won with more than half health, so that kind of showed that rival fight was very unlucky. It's a good thing I
It's
saved.
always
though.
unlucky. That's why you picked Golbat, because Golbat has what do you call it? High opportunity. This is what I call after playing in Stadium. There's Pokemon that are just strong, and then there's Pokemon that have high opportunity cost.
Opportunity cost.
What I say by high opportunity cost, Pokemon like Ampharos out there have Sap Cannon and Dynamic Punch, which on the surface, terrible. But in actuality, it has the highest chance of losing and the highest chance of winning.
Did you ever beat the Elite Four?
No.
Did Game Dev donate?
No, apparently my stream crapped out yesterday and I just lost all the frames, which by the way, not happening today. So it was a one-off issue, which I'm glad.
Didn't you say it was because you were screen sharing at the same time?
No. Oh, right. Okay, so that's what happened. So, I got a little notification on Discord saying, watch this ad, get 1 day of Discord like premium. So I did that. Or what, you know what it's called. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head.
Yeah.
You know, the whatever the Discord Nitro.
Nitro, yeah.
Okay. So you get 1 free day of Discord Nitro. Well, what happened was because of that 1 day of Discord Nitro, instead of streaming to the person on Discord at like 720p 30 FPS, I was streaming at 1440p 60 FPS, which for math people out there is probably like 6 times as hard, maybe 6 times, probably about 6 times as hard as. So essentially, you know, I was streaming on Discord, you know, significantly more.
I actually pay for Discord Nitro.
It's very helpful.
How much is it?
For sharing stuff.
How much is it? I actually can't remember. I don't know if they've raised prices since then. But I think it was like within the last year I bought it. It's actually really freaking good. It lets you use other Discord servers, emojis, and soundboards in any other server you want. They increased the upload limit from like 10 megabytes to 500, which is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I think that's about it. I mainly got it for the increased upload limit.
I'm a pirate, so I wouldn't dare pay for anything I don't need.
Well, I'm not sure how you would pirate Discord Nitro
can't
because like
pirate
on a
it.
server.
But I don't value those things enough. Oh, you're telling me I need to upload a file? Okay, well, I've got Google Drive for that. Oh, hey, you're telling me I can't use sounds? Boo-hoo.
I can send them.
You muted me. You muted my soundboard, Steve.
Right,
Because I
'cause they're
kept
just that
spamming the
annoying.
cricket. I kept spamming the cricket sound during game night. Everyone was like playing Clue, writing notes, and I kept playing the cricket sound. And then Steve muted me, so I can hear my sounds, but he can't hear me.
Yeah, he lost his soundboard privileges.
It's not like I'll ever get them back anyway.
Yeah. I remember the first day the soundboard was introduced, Angel lost his soundboard privileges. The very first day.
Is he? Do you still have him muted?
Oh yeah.
Evil.
When you get muted, you never get unmuted.
Well, I just like using my own emojis in other people's servers because some of them look kind of funny, and just the massive upload limit.
I don't value
Steve,
aesthetics in anything.
Oh, yeah, your desktop is a black screen.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's probably something worth telling people. Yeah, I don't have like a picture of my family or a picture of a dog or anything like that. I have nothing. My screen is black. I have it black. It's set at black at work. It's black everywhere and everywhere because I found that the
Yeah.
picture in the background was covering or disguising all of my icons. I was like, what's more important to me, seeing the icons or the picture? And the answer was seeing the icons. So now I have a black background no matter what.
I realized later that actually, yeah.
The background on my PC is it's an old picture I took on my first ever flip phone of the skyline of our old house growing
Oh,
up.
actually, on my phone, I do have a background for my phone.
More like a math issue, Lorena.
But before you're like, but why? That doesn't make any sense with what you just said. My background moves.
Issue.
Doesn't that drain your battery life?
My phone is new, it has nice battery life, and also I don't treat my phone like everyone else does. I find that so apparently it's a very, very common thing to just like put your phone on the table with the screen on. Like
With the
people
screen
just
on?
they'll put they'll put like their phone in the pocket with the screen on. They'll put it on the table with the screen on.
People
Or
do
if
that.
they're just they're doing something else, they'll just put it down with the screen on. No, if my phone leaves my hand, the screen is off.
I mean, how is that my question? How is it a common thing to leave your phone screen on?
Exactly.
It's so common. It may not be common among men, but I'm telling you, amongst women, it's more common than it's not there are more people that do it than don't do it. That just leave their screen on while not using their phone.
Not doing anything.
So common. I've tried to convince these people and they don't care. So even though that's probably it takes 2 days for me to lose my battery. So I mean, I'm pretty good with battery.
I mean, don't you just plug in your phone every night?
Yes.
Once a day, yeah.
But if I were to forget, I'd still be fine.
Ah.
No! Nat2 guy saw me.
No, I didn't.
Little heads up on Claire. This kind of surprised me. A pink bow boosted return is still weaker than a Dragon Claw, even with the lower special.
Well, yes. Didn't you see its stats? Its physical attack is twice as strong as its special attack. So that means only 4 times effective moves would be better than your physical moves.
Yeah. Also, I have to fight Claire again. I forgot I was paralyzed on the Claire fight. I forgot to heal, and the first trainer in the Dragon's Den killed me. So I decided instead of blacking out, just reset and fight Claire again.
This is
Probably would have been faster. Okay, I beat Claire again.
This is just embarrassing. I pushed the boulder one too many spots.
Roaring Moon is a dragon type Kingler. Oh yeah, actually, no. I don't think that's the most accurate because Kingler is also very slow. This is more like this is more like Sneasel, like very great stats, but its stab moves use its worst stat.
I mean, Kingler ain't that slow.
Oh, that Sneasel's a great comparison.
Yeah, Sneasel.
I literally couldn't think of anything more comparable than Sneasel. Basically, it's completely opposite to its stats. If I recall, in Stadium 2, Sneasel doesn't even have a physical move.
Shadow Ball.
But I had to play with Sneasel on one of my runs because my team was just that bad. Sneasel's so fast. Like, that's Sneasel's one thing is it's fast. I think it has it's something that causes a flinch, and that's what I used it for.
Headbutt.
Actually, no, I think that maybe it was headbutt. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it does have a physical move.
Headbutt. Because it only gets normal and ghost moves for physical staff in Gen 2 and 3.
Yeah, no, that's probably right. Because I remember whatever it was, I was trying to get a flinch.
Yeah, it has to be headbutt then.
I think I might fight some optional trainers before Victory Road.
How evil is that?
I don't know how many of them might fight, though.
I got absolutely wrecked by by player.
I only had
go down to 4 HP.
with Dragonclaw.
I was using return.
Dude, I
Oh,
literally just told you Dragonclaw's better, and you're like, duh. And now you don't even use it.
No, he actually thought the opposite, that you were saying return was better.
Yeah, I was saying the opposite.
Yeah. He actually thought you were saying the opposite.
I mean,
what's 88? What's 88 times 2?
176.
Okay, well, with Dragonclaw being 240 power versus return at 109, yes, that makes sense. Hello, Bree. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I think if you were to fight any trainers before the league, the final 3 or 4 ace trainers or cool trainers are the best ones.
Bree, you know, I would probably argue that Salamence might be better.
Of the special?
What do people in competitive think, Ike?
No,
It's just that
no, Rory Moon is 100% better than Salamence. Salamence is kind of bad nowadays.
we played Salamence in Gen 2 not too long ago, I'm pretty sure. So
That was not Gen 1, no, not Gen 2, no.
dang it. Oh, that was with John in Gen 1, you're right.
Like, Salamence is kind of bad these days.
If we were to backport,
I never really liked Salamence. I don't like how it starts with very weak moves.
It might. I guess it depends on if Salamence were to get more physical moves than Roaring Moon.
Yeah, Rory Moon doesn't start with physical moves for this generation. For the generation it's introduced, they're all physical. It's kind of good there.
Did any of you teach Flamethrower?
I did.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I? It's my go-to move.
I don't know. I was just curious.
I have Psychic too.
I chose not to teach that because I'm not sure where that would ever be useful.
He's gonna be using on the hiker, I guess.
I've been using Psychic more than I've been using a fire move. Psychic I used throughout the entire section of the rocket. It's just loads and loads of poison types.
Sí, Rafa, imagino
The
que
only
por
big
internet
difference
eso
is that Salamence does not get Dragon Dance. That would make a huge difference.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I didn't think about the whole Dragon Dance thing. Yeah, that's probably the big difference maker.
I doubt Psychic will one-shot the Machamp. No.
No.
Psychic on a special attacker never one-shots Machamp. It
That
wouldn't
is true.
surprise me if it does less than half. It wouldn't surprise me. How many candies do I have? 4. Where are my full restores? Here they are.
Yeah, I'm running behind both of you. I've had some terrible misplays.
terrible.
I mean, I've had some terrible misplays too.
Your misplays were tiny.
I had to fight Claire again after losing to the Dragon
I
Den
fought
trainer.
Claire 3 times. I don't want to hear this bull. No, not like this. Okay, I almost lost to Bulbasaur, Ivysaur trainer.
I lost to Koga.
Ivysaur trainer.
I made the dumb mistake of trying to use Dig on the Muck
Oh, minimize.
and Poison.
I'm guessing minimize. Just doing minimize thing.
It was a mix of both.
I don't know.
Yeah, as soon as I don't do that, now I beat him at full health.
Should have went to the restroom before we started the stream.
Dude, we do this. You do this every time, Steve.
I've
Yeah.
gone to the
Well, you
bathroom.
know, I drink a lot of liquid. I think that's pretty established by now.
You're supposed to, yeah.
Steve, were you the kind of kid where your parents would go, did you use the bathroom before you left? And you're like,
Probably.
no. And then your parents are like, well, we already left.
We're
So you'll
not,
have to hold it.
we're not gonna pull over later.
Were you the kind of kid like your parents had to tell you to use the
we drove to
bathroom?
Florida twice a year, so I mean, like that's like an 18-hour drive. Like if I had to go to the restroom, my parents just pulled over and we went. Now,
No,
if we
no,
had
but
to
what I
wait
meant,
30 miles to
Damn.
get to a rest area, I mean, I was able to do that just fine. Although I had a better bladder as a kid. I was able to hold it a lot
well,
longer back then than I am now.
all I meant was though, were you like, did your parents ever tell you like use the bathroom before we leave, and then you don't do it and you regret it later?
No.
Yes,
That's happened to me a few times.
I
He
don't
wa-
recall that. I don't recall them ever even asking that.
he was quiet for a long time. He was one of those.
Also, I first tried Bruno. He missed cross chop.
Yay. Cheating.
Hey, I'm just doing what you do, Ike.
What you?
Oops.
I got used to holding it though. We drove a lot.
Oh.
Like I said, we drove
Okay,
to Florida
Lance
from
is
Ohio twice a year.
hmm.
But also my dad used to have a house in Youngstown, which was a 2.5 hour drive, and we used to go there every weekend to fix up stuff for the house as the homeowner. So, I got pretty used to holding my bladder.
Nobody tell Ike I'm doing this.
Rest.
He's using rest.
Lance is actually kind of bad.
Wow.
Dragon Claw and Return only do half.
I think I have a different strategy than you for Lance.
What's
I
your
have to get
strat?
there. I have to get there first.
Are you be lucky?
No, it has nothing to do with luck.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, I got killed.
We'll find out. Well, I just died to the champ. That sucks.
How much does cross chop do?
Well, it got a crit, so 100% of your health.
Actually, if it was a crit, it was probably 700% of your health.
Yes. High crit rate moves do that.
My god, dude. Okay.
Okay,
Well, I always tend to
non-crit
screw up
does
in
more than-
first playthroughs.
A non-crit does more than half. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, definitely would do.
I might have to do my strategy earlier. Oh my god, he's hit 3 for 3 cross chops.
The cross chops taken. Hmm. I think we still don't make that actually, so I think the math still doesn't add up to make that actually.
Oh my god.
Like I think there's just not enough to do that.
Hey, I survived a cross chop. Nice. It only took
I had
like
used my
90% of my
candies.
HP. Well, I used a super potion instead of a full restore. That was quite the mistake.
It's not actually that good to avoid the sand attack, I heard.
I mean,
You still have
you
full
can-
HP though.
I mean, depending.
it still has the chance. I mean, it still has the chance, even if you're not at full health. And
Just less likely, I think.
usually it's best to just use an HP up for that, so that way you're close to full health.
Hmm.
Not
Oh,
like choosing not to use potions.
Oh, so it's only a
How do you purposely
100%.
get damaged?
I thought it was like.
I
you
mean,
need
I
to
still
be-
understand the
No!
strat.
Oh, I got to the Gengar on Karen and it destiny bonded me.
Ooh,
Did it live in red health?
Didn't even consider that possibility.
Oh, it did live.
Oh wow.
Did you use Dig or Earthquake on it?
No,
No.
I don't have that. I used
No.
Psychic.
My God,
Oh
dude.
my goodness.
Why would you?
Oh, I
Why
didn't
would
even
you
pick
use
up
Psychic?
Earthquake.
What? Oh my God, dude, you are doing bad.
Oh, it did the Destiny Bond thing twice. It licked me, got the paralysis, and then Destiny Bonded me.
Make me Destiny Bond me.
Or use a Super Potion. I guess that's also true.
Oh wow, I just discovered that the CPU can actually use Solar Beam, and in the turn they are charging, they can heal afterwards. What? What?
Who uses Solar Beam?
Never saw that. No, I saw the CPU was using Solar Beam, and in the next time they use a Hyper Potion, so it can kind of cancel the Solar Beam. It was like, wait, what? Is that legal?
Oh, kind of like when Giovanni in Red and Blue uses a guard spec on Doug Trio while underground and is able to cheat Dig.
Something like that.
I'm telling you, that happened a few times where I was trying to the Doug Trio outsped, so that way I would use Dig, so when it comes up I could hit it, and then he guard spec'd while underground, making me come up first, and then he killed me.
Like, is that even legal?
It's not legal. No, you can't use items underground.
You cannot do that. Yeah, you cannot as a player.
Oh, Edmundo, I have a different answer depending on regular versus diet. I prefer regular Pepsi, but I prefer Diet Coke.
Diet Coke is disgusting.
But basically,
Diet Pepsi is disgusting.
Expensive water, I call that thing.
I would agree to that, yeah. Most diet soda is disgusting.
Expensive water.
Actually, Diet Dr. Pepper is the best. It's the only diet soda I like.
Pepper cherry's the best.
Those are not really a thing here. They are like very rare. Dr. Pepper is not big here.
Oh my god, that could have been bad.
Actually, someone in my chat is a very big fan of Dr. Pepper here, though. But like, that's not really something you see here in stores.
Well, you can't really get Diet Dr. Pepper cherry, but if you go to those like Coke or those those Coke machines at Wendy's, you can get it made or you can make it yourself.
Don't even know what it is. Yeah.
You guys don't have those Wendy's machines where freestyle machines?
Wendy's does not exist here either. They are talking
Steve,
about
quit speaking American. You're confusing him.
Yeah, it's like
do your Wendy's do your Wendy's have freestyle machines?
They are talking about bringing Wendy's here in Europe.
They have those like futuristic looking Coke machines with the touch screens on them.
Yeah.
So the ones where you can specifically change the flavor of every single drink.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
machine.
I think no, Taco Bell doesn't have it. I think Arby's. I don't remember.
Burger King here has those. I think.
We're speaking
King?
American.
Burger King is the one that's futuristic. That's crazy.
They have those here.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Burger absolutely shit stomped by Lance. I'm at 14 resets already.
Oh my god!
I know he was bad.
How come
I know what my
he won't miss Thunderwave one time. That's all I'm asking. Just miss.
Well, realistically, I'm not gonna.
I know what my
that happened to me.
I know what my strat will be for run 2.
No, between runs, I'm gonna need to look over this moveset. I need to reevaluate everything.
Oh yeah, Psychic. If you go to Steve's stream on his starting soon screen, you can see the before and after move comparison. You'll see the moveset it has and the moveset it was based off of. So like the Gen 9 moveset. You'll see Psychic by level up is in the place of Zen Headbutt.
Yeah, Zen Headbutt. Does that make sense?
Oops. Well, I'm gonna get absolutely smashed this stream. I'm playing horribly, and then the whole Lance thing. Oof.
Well, I had like 5 resets on Lance.
Oh, I think I had more than that.
Sadly, I cannot do that. Axio.
By the way, my strategy was use rare candies, and I used them. I ended up having to use them at Bruno, and it's still the only difference at Bruno that it made was that now instead of 2-shotting the Hitmonchan, I 1-shot the Hitmonchan. Which coincidentally allowed me to survive a cross chop. So probably worth it.
I know what my plan is for the league for the second run. I think it's going to be such a good strat. I'll probably first try everybody with it.
Cheating.
Oh, come on. How is that cheating?
I don't know. I don't know.
Being smart is cheating?
It's just cheating.
Yeah. I mean, Ike, you should call me a cheater for having rest on my moveset right now.
Everything is cheating if you think hard enough.
Also, I ran out of returns on one of the Nugget Bridge trainers, so I had to. You know the girl with Paris and Parasect?
Yeah.
I had to beat her whole team with Earthquake because I ran out of returns. And those things resist Earthquake.
Oh, I've been there. I think I've lost
Yeah.
a run by
Yeah.
accidentally walking into the trainer in Gen 1 by walking one extra step and running into the trainer that has the Parasect at the start with the Dugong and whatnot. And I used Earthquake like 3 times and lost.
Literally the only Pokemon in the game that 4 times resists ground.
This was like so long ago that I didn't have power on my moveset. And I'm like, return. I got stab Earthquake. It's clearly my best move.
Yeah, until you remember it, Paris and Parasect quad resist ground.
The only ones.
Well, I didn't know that. I still don't know that.
I still don't know that.
Hey, Elena Aurora.
My overlay
I'm doing
teaches me that, kind of.
God, I'm so used.
Oh, Steve, when I was doing that crystal run offline, I tried to see if I could remember how to do Rock Tunnel because I hadn't done it in like 4 or 5 months. And it only took me like 12 seconds.
Okay.
Is that good? That sounds like a long time.
Yeah, but then next time I was able to do it in 10. Did you fight a Jump Left trainer?
I'm not even that far yet. I'm battling Sabrina.
Bad noises.
Yeah. Hi.
Not sure if that would one hit KO though.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, it was more like a cry than a laugh. I screwed up Sabrina's maze and I got so lost.
A cry for
You know what's funny about that?
Instead of right, up, down, I did right, and then I was done.
a cry for help.
Well, you know what's funny about that is in Gen 2 only, you cannot dig out of Sabrina's gym. You can only dig out of her gym in red, blue, yellow, fire red, leaf green.
It's kind of weird. I don't know why they really changed that. It just feels so weird. Like they
What feels weird?
Like you can do that in one game, but then they change that in the other. But then in the remake, you can again. So like I would assume they would change it forever, but
I think it has to do with the fact there's teleporters in there. But part of me thinks they intentionally left it in there for like, I guess like if a little kid got lost in there, they can always use an escape rope and it would work, like as like a backup thing. But it could just be the fact there's teleporters in there because there are teleporters in Silphco and you can use an escape rope in there.
Bree, I think he did say that you can do it in Gen 4.
Will you stream tomorrow? Tomorrow, no. But I stream like 6 days a week. But yes, I don't stream Sundays because Sundays are video days. Like, I have a video that needs to be uploaded tomorrow. It'll be Pokemon Yellow with Clefairy.
Ooh, Clefairy.
That's actually not that, Yellow? I don't know. The Clefairy itself, not that bad after you pass Brock.
Yeah,
you know what's funny?
could be.
I just said I was uploading a Clefairy video, right? Apparently, J Rose's most recent video is Red and Blue with Clefairy. Like, I don't know how our uploads keep lining up. Like, earlier in the week when I uploaded my Torkoal video, that exact same week, Madrybread did his own Torkoal run, and I'm like, how is this happening? It's happened twice now.
I think the fact that you just know 20 people gives it 20 chances of coincidence every week.
Dude, there are like 1,000 Pokemon. There are like 1,000 Pokemon. They just picked this.
Any other plans today, or just streaming? After the stream's over, I need to finish editing the Clefairy video. I'm right before the Elite Four, so I don't have much editing left.
I think it's a lot more common than you really think, because if you really think about it, like nobody's gonna be doing Pidgeotto or these like just Pokemon that like aren't popular. So if you condense all of the Pokemon down to just the popular ones, and then there's like 20 people that probably release a video almost once a week. Well, maybe not 20. There's like 10 people that release a video like every single week. Then the odds of you and somebody else every single week lining up are not low.
It's the fact it happened 2 weeks in a row.
I thought it was two different.
Oh, okay.
If it were two of the same people, then that would be a coincidence. Super big coincidence.
Hey, did you know Janine can use dire hits?
What?
Yeah,
No,
Janine has dire
she could
hits.
use items. I didn't know she could survive attacks.
She could
Well,
Exactly.
Steve, remember in Gen 2, items always go first before opponents? Not like Gen 1. Item, like if the opponent uses an item, the item always goes first. So that's the only reason I saw the dire hit. You know what's really funny? Whenever I face Blue's Pidgeot, it's the only opportunity to ever see the opponent's Pokemon use one of the backported moves. Also, I honestly think Dragon Dark might actually be an excellent typing. It's really good not having to worry about being part flying. Like, I don't have to worry about rock moves or ice moves as much. Because I think the flying typing makes the dragon typing so much worse.
Like, you didn't teach rest.
I think I could win like this then.
I guess you can. With Dragon Dance, all things are possible.
Like, I guess I can just win like this then.
Do it.
What are you on?
You're gonna make Speed feel so bad.
Where is Ike at?
You know, he's right at the end.
Okay.
Makes sense to me.
1 hour 4:01.
Dang.
I think. I mean, I did stop the moment I defeat the set. I read you 1 red, and yeah, 4 hours and 1 minute. Okay.
Yep. I'm literally 1 door away from red, and here I am.
Rule. Rest is unnecessary. Rest is unnecessary if you are me.
Well, no, Dragon
God.
Dance is just that good.
Yeah. But I guess you can
If
always
it were agility, I think he'd be using some rest.
You could always get paralyzed though.
I had to use rest on the Pikachu because I got paralyzed.
Yeah, exactly.
Ike, how many resets do you have?
I got 4 resets in total. And 3 of them were on Jasmine because I did her very early. And I don't know.
How did you beat Lance? How'd you beat Lance so quickly then? Like, we had problems against him.
I only got 1 reset on Lance because I got paralyzed. Then I just won.
Yeah, but like all of his Pokemon were 2 shots though.
Yeah, if you just dodge the paralysis, you win.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you.
I had to win, and it took me 4 resets to
I
do it.
hate you, Ike. Of course,
Ike his way through Lance. Seriously,
he did.
Ike is still a thing in Gen 2.
Yes, all of his Pokemon were 2 shots, and it's not even close. Like it's half HP.
I thought his Ike lock only worked in Gen 1.
Son of a bitch.
I didn't realize Ike lock transfers.
It's with the person himself.
But is that really considered lucky, honestly? Don't they have like 80% chance of missing or something?
No!
No,
like a
they need one of them
It's
to miss. It's a
25%
25.
chance
Yeah.
to miss.
Well,
I-
it's 25 twice because he's got 2 chances to miss.
Like I only need to dodge once. After that, I'm fine.
Elena, if you're gonna be self-advertising, I'm banning you.
Wait, MVF, are you telling me you watch Ike's Gen 3 runs? Does Ike Luck exist in Gen 3 too?
Oh my god, people.
It
really...
absolutely does.
This guy didn't watch the Aerodactyl or the Moltres one, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I saw his Moltres one. Roxanne missed. What was it? She missed like 5 or 6 rock tombs in a row. That was how you beat her first try.
That was the first time, and when I did the rerun in the Counter to the Top series, she basically put me to like 5 HP. I used Ember, I burned her. She used Tackle, I survived with 1 HP, and I won. Because she picked Tackle instead of Rock Tomb because she saw the kill anyway. But because I used Ember and burned her, she died. It was
Just
was
so yeah,
amazing.
Ike. Let's assume Ike. Did you have the paralysis cure berry on him?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so skipping 1 Thunderwave, that means Ike had 2 Thunderwave misses, and that was how he won.
Basically.
That was basically it. He got 2 Thunderwave misses in a row.
I only got
You know,
one
stuff
miss.
that happens to all.
The usual.
Hey, I was 21 seconds away from the under. My under was 105. I got the in-between, though. Honestly, it feels kind of better to get the in-between, because it means your guess was spot on.
Gotta say, this run, it felt worse than Gengar.
Well, I have a new strat for run 2, though, at least.
With Gengar, at least I could just punch everything in the game, and that you punch everything in the game except for Falconer. In Falconer, you have to Psywave. It is what it is.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna make a new over/under. Ike, I am hoping you Ike your way through Lance again. Because you'll be like, wait, why do you mean you guys said Lance was hard? I beat him on the first try both times.
It was on the second try, though. I did got 1 reset on Lance.
Oh, my bad. Second try when it took me 6 tries.
Yeah, I
It was
think
a
it's a
paralysis.
It's a paralysis thingy, but I don't want to use in rest, damn it. But I guess I could use it because I don't need it after, but I don't want to use it. I really don't want to use rest. Thank you very much. But yeah.
I mean, setting up on Red's Pikachu was very annoying. Who does he sends out Blastoise second, I think.
Yeah. Blastoise comes second
You know-
because Blizzard.
I wonder if it would be worth the slight detour to get the Roar TM, so that way you don't have to set up on the Pikachu.
I don't even know where the Roar TM is.
Honestly, it's probably not worth it. Thunder wasn't really doing too much damage. And I'll have rest. So honestly, probably not.
Shit.
If I was weak to electric, I probably would get
Ah,
it. Like if
yeah.
this was Salamence, I would get the Roar TM.
Yeah, Salamence would be much worse, I think.
H, what were you on? Wait a second. You're not Worm Guy, are you?
No, not the worm guy again, please.
I don't remember what Worm Guy is, but please don't tell me you're Worm Guy. What were you wondering?
I thought we abated that guy forever.
Oh my god, he is Worm Guy.
Oh.
By the way, I first tried Red. Like not even a little bit hard.
Guys,
I first tried him too.
I first
Yeah,
tried
I used my
everyone.
rare candies in the league, and that was definitely the right decision. I can't believe this Worm Guy. Like he keeps on showing up.
Hey, at least you got a
Actually,
recurring
I wonder.
guy.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had Worm Guy show up without Ike. Are we sure Worm Guy is actually not one of Ike's viewers?
He's chasing me.
No, I'm not even kidding. I think he's only ever showed up on Ike streams.
I mean, it shouldn't be a fan of mine.
Do you have a fan named H?
H, no. Not that I'm aware of.
Interesting.
Not that I'm aware of. Okay.
Okay, well, I've got nowhere to
I don't
go
see an
but up,
H.
but I'm gonna hit the restroom.
Yeah. I was gonna say like not really in a rush, but like I have something after this, but it's fine, of course. Like go to the restroom, do your thing, don't worry. But it's also because we started a bit later, but it's fine. I will commit and do the second run, obviously.
Yeah, you're gonna get a first try Lance this time because you'll miss 2 Thunder Waves in a row.
Don't worry, like the 3 resets I got on Jasmine, I will get them now on Lance.
I think so.
Oh, I mean, I got resets on Jasmine because I thought I could do her at a lower level, but I mean, probably with Fire Punch, I think, and Charcoal, I think I could. Probably, but it's just not worth it.
I mean, Jasmine's not even that bad, I think. Just stick to... Wait, is Flame Wheel weaker than Fire Punch?
Yeah, it is weaker.
Wait,
think
I
so.
thought I one-shot swept Jasmine with Fire Punch.
No, I did not.
No. You crit
No.
You had to have
No.
crit the Steelix.
Yeah, no way you killed that thing, no.
Well, I definitely one-shot swept her, so I must have.
Like Flame Wheel is like a 4-shot at a lower level. But when I came back after Price, it was a 3-shot, so it was fine. Probably with Fire Punch, maybe, and Charcoal, I did not have either of those. Maybe you can 2-shot it. Make her much...
Charcoal's just too out of the way. Like, I
Yeah.
only ever get that if I want to buy, like, the elemental punches. Like, if I want all 3 of them.
The thing is, I guess I could always fly to get the Charcoal, I guess, before her or something, maybe. But it's really just not. I would have to pick up Fire Punch. And I don't want to pick up Fire Punch. So I guess I just do... Just like I did in this one, I go Price first.
Other than Dig, I'm not really seeing a strategy change.
I have a strat change for the league. Well, just let me know when you 2 are ready.
Well, I mean, you're probably
I'm
gonna pick
fine.
the dragon held item, but that doesn't work, right?
It does not know it's bugged.
I'm fine whenever
Other
you
than
want.
that, I'm not really sure how you can make the league easier.
I know how.
Oh, you'll see.
I know how, but I don't have the capacity to do that. Whenever you want.
The King's Rock would work, but that's not worth
That's
it.
far too out of the way, and it's only
Yeah.
a 10% chance. Like, the only time I've ever used that
have you
item
ever seen-
was
have you-
Weedle.
Have you been watching my runs in Stadium 2? 10% chance my ass. Will gets it like 30% of the time.
Well, the AI cheats. It's proven.
AI cheats, of course.
The dragon scale is at Mount Mortar. Actually, I should not have read that out loud. Shit.
Okay, whenever you guys want.
Y'all heard nothing. Y'all heard nothing?
Don't worry, I cannot get in the Mount Mortar. I have no idea how it looks like inside.
I don't know where it is in Mount Mortar
I've-
either, so
I've
I
never
don't think that
been
really
there.
helped.
Like, I've never been there, don't worry. You can pick that up, I will not.
The worm guy.
Okay. We're ready.
All right.
Still don't know what my move change is gonna be other than Dig. Was Dig really
Is
all
Steve
that
ever-
helpful? I actually found
Yes.
Psychic to be quite
Dig-
helpful.
Dig is useful, but so is Psychic. I think I will use Psychic in this version, maybe, though.
Honestly,
I think
I
maybe if
kinda
I
have
were
to
to make
agree
a
with you.
change, as soon as I'm done with Jasmine, Fire Punch needs to be changed for Psychic.
Yeah.
That's probably the
I
only
think so,
thing.
yeah, because I think after Jasmine, there's like no use for fire moves, but I will say Flamethrower is great for Koga.
Hmm. Ready?
But I could not I could not think of Psychic being useful on like anyone like after Koga though.
No.
So I think I would probably teach Flamethrower over Psychic.
I was using Psychic all the way up to hell. I was using Psychic on Jasmine or Janine.
Janine.
Why?
I one-shot swept her with Psychic.
Psychic.
Dude,
You
one shot her with return.
You one shot with return.
Well, yes,
It's the
of course,
classic.
that's true.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
No, the time. No. Not 10 o'clock.
It's okay. I said no to being a boy. And then I
Yes.
went back to say yes to being a boy.
I'm a real boy.
You're right. I'm a Pinocchio. I'm neither.
I'm a real boy now.
Yeah, remember when Professor Elm would ask you and you keep saying, he's like, are you boy or girl? And you're like, no, 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 no.
I do it all the time.
Oh god damn it. Naming things is hard in this game. I will have to use the
Yeah.
Pokemon to cheat.
Oh, bro. When I name the rival, I always type out the whole name, and then I click start, and then I click B, and then I unname the rival. Because start doesn't finish the name in this game; it just brings you to the end button.
Every game has done that since Gold and Silver.
Oh,
Well, I'm so used to start finishing the name, so I spend all this time typing out a name, and then I screw it up because I hold B afterwards.
Ooh, I love that your overlay actually tells you how much experience you get from the Wildmon.
Yes, you're right, and it tells you the base XP. So if you like play a lot of runs, you can start figuring out which wild Pokemon are the best overall.
I think it was Steve's overlay where we found out that
Pretty
Ponyta is really good for a first stage.
Yes.
Yeah, gives a lot, yeah.
Hello, Aurora. Welcome to the stream.
Like, I always used to think it was like the rarer the Pokemon, the more experience.
Steve, just a heads up, that Aurora person might be one of those self-advertisers. I had to ban that person for my stream.
Damn.
They're on my vertical stream. I don't care what gets said in my vertical stream. Worm Guy's in my vertical stream.
Yeah, but he's a troll. Like, he's not a self-promoter.
How dare you speak like that?
Trolls funny. Trolls piss you off. I kind of find trolls funny.
Yeah, but self-promoters are not trolls. Those people just annoy me.
I don't like those either. Like, how dare you speak like that of Worm Guy? Whatever he
Ironically, I know I get mad all the time, but that's because of competition-related reasons. I'm very laid back on most things, so like if they want to self-promote, I really don't care. Competition's the only thing I really get mad about.
You came to my house to promote yourself. No, not the encounters.
Big competitor. I really hate losing.
You're a sore loser.
Yes. I'm the definition. I'm the poster boy for sore loser.
Poster boy.
Yeah, your boss will keep beating you at Yu-Gi-Oh, and then you'll tell him, "I don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh ever again."
I beat him this week 4-2 in best of threes.
Hey, isn't
good job? Would you like a trophy for that?
Well, no, because last week I lost to him 4-1.
Yeah, and did you go to bed in a pissy mood?
Sure did.
Sure did. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is even more wild encounters than last run. Literally, I don't even know if that was 3 spaces that time. I thought you get 3 spaces.
I think that's in caves, not sure in grass.
I had to use a potion out in the wild because I'm poisoned.
It's illegal. That's illegal.
That's illegal. God. I was like, well, at least I got a Bellsprout. Those are useful.
I still haven't found one yet, so I may need to catch the Oddish.
I haven't either.
I got the Oddish last run. I probably won't be getting a Psyduck now because I will be used Repel.
Then again, though, we've had entire runs be won or lost because the other guy failed to catch the Oddish.
Yeah, the Oddish sometimes will take 1 ball and sometimes it'll take all 7 and you still won't get it.
Oh god.
Well, I have 7. I don't know about you guys. I always pick the Great Ball above the Pokemon Center before the cave.
I get that one.
Yeah, I get it too. I don't know if
it's the one in the grass I don't get.
So there's a Pokemon Center right before that cave, that first cave. Above the Pokemon Center, there's this weird grass patch that literally nothing is there. The last spot is a hidden Great Ball, and I always use that for either Oddish or Krabby.
Well, technically that spot does have something. I think it's on Thursdays. There's a person there who gives you a poison barb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a guy that gives you... Oh, crap. There's a guy that gives you something there. I always forget the stupid Whopper kid. I always walk into that guy. I hate him.
I haven't done that in a while.
I really hate him because I always go from there. No. Not Hiker Russell.
Dang, already finished the cave, huh?
Those spinners.
I'm in the Slowpoke well.
Wow.
Dang. I don't even feel like I'm doing that bad this time. What are you guys doing?
I got Dragon Rage just before Faulkner, and then I didn't heal or save.
Did you skip all of the spinners? Like Russell?
I fought.
And...
I fought Russell.
Oh.
Interesting.
If it's the guy with the 4 Geodudes, yeah, I fought him.
No.
That's the guy with the Geodudes, yeah. The one I was talking about.
I didn't fight Hiker Anthony.
Yeah,
That's what I meant. I didn't fight 4 Geodude guy. Feel good about that.
Terrible.
Although I am a lot happier about how the beginning of this run is going because I used Bite instead of Dragon Breath for all the battles because Dragon Breath was causing paralysis, making every battle take longer. Whereas Bite flinches, making every battle take shorter. Well, not every
I
battle,
actually kept Dragon Breath this time because you talked
have
about
it.
like how good of a move it was.
I have it. I just haven't used it.
Oh. It's also nice that Bugsy's Metapod has exactly 40 HP.
Yeah, that's the only difference. Last run I also was still using like Dragon Breath for most of the fights. This time I've strictly gone Dragon Rage.
Alright. Now I have to go into the forest. And I'm poisoned.
And next. Poison.
Hey,
okay.
Oddish. First try. Don't think... Oh, that does kill it. Okay. I was testing to see if Bite could let the Oddish live. It doesn't. I try to see if I could damage it if I can, because Oddish's catch rate is not good.
It is true. Unfortunately, it's the Pokemon in there is just too weak.
Oh god. Come on, Paris. Paris. Come on, Paris.
Cooperate, Paris.
Womp, womp, womp. Oh,
Okay, it cooperated.
they cooperate.
Hey, Paris is a dig user along with a cut user. That's helpful.
Yeah, my dig user.
My dig user is Roaring Moon.
My dig user is me.
Oh,
Thank
well
you.
then Paris is useless. In fact, it's just harder to catch.
Well, it was just the first one I encountered. What am I supposed to do? Run away and look for Oddish?
How dare
I
you.
wonder if Ike knows about this for full heal after the cut tree. First cut tree.
Probably not.
Hey, don't confuse him. He can only handle so much information.
Like, I basically did just like in Gen 1. I memorized one route and I'm gonna do that for everyone.
Right, and then you just add stuff to the route. Yeah, exactly.
Until it stops working one day and I will be mad.
Yeah, no, that full heal. So there's a full heal behind Slowpoke Well, but I don't get that in most runs.
I don't either.
I get the full heal after cut tree, so that's like my first full heal.
Is the Speed League coming soon? The League is not for another like 35 minutes.
What is that? Because MVF asked that, and I had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah, what the Speed League? Yeah, why did you say Speed League?
Speed
I
League.
don't know what that means.
The Speed League.
Oh, did you see MVF gave you a new version of the overlay? Have you tested it?
I did see, but I haven't. Wait, the one that added the plus and minus button?
I don't know. I just saw on the server there was an update.
Oh no, I haven't checked the server today. Oh my god, I just got a 10 haircut.
Oh.
I quit getting that.
Well, I figured it would make return better later. Even if I can't get return now, it would make return better earlier.
Damn it. You should start it. MVF, what are you talking about? Start the Speed League? What?
I think I'm not supposed in this order.
And Steve and I are fighting the same trainer.
Piglet guy?
Yeah.
Piglet guy annoys the crap out of me.
Yeah.
He's one of the
I
trainers
apparently
that I just feel like I can easily get around, and I just don't.
I've been told he's a spinner, but I just fight him every time because it's almost impossible to avoid him.
Ouch. Terrible.
What was that?
What was that?
So after Pseudo Udo Girl, I just tried to escape rope. I laughed at myself. I'm like, you idiot.
What, you think you live in a cave?
You cannot escape. La, échale mucha agua, cariño. Jesus. No, I was not supposed to do that, I think.
Lefairy just metronomed magnitude.
Thank you,
And it
Andrew.
got a 6.
I think it is the best back sprite ever we've ever seen.
Pretty good.
Yeah, the person who DeviantArt who made this was really good. I could have colored it a bit better. Because when I did the downscaling, it didn't carry over like the black border. I could have actually added that in, but I didn't. I was kind of in a rush.
Dang it, Erwin.
Pause.
Why must you
Now I'm
see me?
ahead of Steve. I became ahead of Steve now just because of Erwin. Thanks, Erwin.
Well, whenever Erwin sees me, usually... Okay, well, luckily Magmar guy didn't see me. Usually, where there's one Erwin, there's a Magmar guy too.
I actually fight Magmar Guy every time because his XP yields are really good. Each of those things give like 300 XP.
No thanks.
I'm actually skip some trainers now, but not because I'm better, not because they didn't see me. And I wonder if that experience is gonna matter.
Hey, Steve, will you quit catching up on me and get a reset?
I have 0 of those so far, so probably not.
No, please get one for me, please.
Skip.
You're dangerously close.
He's asking you to get one, yeah.
Yeah. Teach Scary Face over Headbutt.
That could be useful.
Oh, we just finished the same trainer, but I just get 20 and you just hit 21. I guess we're gonna have to use that "we're not the same" meme.
They're not the same.
I told that to Zealous Pawn when I first accused him of refusing to play bad Pokemon. He's like, no, I played Nidoran. And I'm like, dude, we are not the same. You played yellow version Nidoran. I think it's double kick for Brock. I did red and blue Nidoran.
Yeah, try getting to level 20 for Brock. It's not the same as 14, I think.
Yeah,
Level
much,
12.
Much lower, yeah.
12? Oh,
Because
worse.
you get double kick, yeah. It's big difference. They did that for
No, I
little
don't
kids.
know why the forums, the Paradox Pokemon have future and past versions of themselves.
No, that's only Volcarona and which was the other one? That has both?
Donphan.
Donphan, yeah. Those are the only two that have both. Everyone else is only either one or the other. They get special treatment.
No, I'm so stupid. I imagine when I walked up to Asween and talked to him, he's like, "What are you talking to me for, you idiot?"
I hope I have a healing. I hope I have a full heal. I
Ooh,
should.
That doesn't look that good.
I do.
Okay, thank God. That won't matter at all.
Steve, quit getting ahead of me.
I just fell down the Morty puzzle, if that helps.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow. Yeah, no.
Oh god.
That was...
I just lived at Curse on 1 HP.
Was unneeded.
That was freaking close.
Okay, so this time I actually need to catch a swimmer. Okay.
Yeah, I have to catch Krabby. I didn't find Psyduck. At least I have the lure ball. Fortunately, when I caught the Paris, it used my last Pokeball, so I didn't have to use the lure ball, but I don't really feel comfortable trying to catch Krabby with just the lure ball. But I have Flame Wheel, so I should be able to weaken it just fine.
Oh, that could have gone horribly wrong. I saved 3 digs for the very first 3 Pokemon on Morty's team, and I'm like, I'll finish the last Haunter with Flame Wheel, and then he threw out 2 Haunters in a row, which I've never seen him do.
Weird.
That's fine by me.
Too tired to explain, but maybe tomorrow. Speed League all the way. You do know, in the time you said that, you could have explained
You
it.
have explained it, yeah. I hate when the people say, there's no time to explain, there's no time to explain. Just tell me now. I told you there's no time to explain. Oh, I know what I missed. I didn't pick the mint berry.
I
almost
missed
never
the
get it.
Berry.
I guess I can live without it.
I almost never get it.
No.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I almost never get it is because I don't like the fact you have to pass by a spinner in order to get it. It's that psychic dude.
Yeah. I fought him, but I didn't
Plus
pick the berry.
Plus, if the opponent uses hypnosis, it's like a 45% chance to even hit you.
Oh no, crap. I'm supposed to.
Words make no sense. It's 3 a.m. here. Well, for Ike, it's probably 3 a.m. What's your excuse?
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be 3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m. Good band. I agree.
And I actually had something at 3 a.m. They're gonna be a bit late, but they will understand. Hopefully. Yeah, I was supposed to do
I appear
this.
to have made a mistake.
You woke up this morning?
Yes. I appear to have went into the lighthouse without healing, so now I have no PP.
Oh, well, I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
That's the worst that could happen, exactly.
Hey, got around the 1 spinning sailor. Nice.
Actually, I need to do this now.
Damn it. How do I keep screwing this up?
Agreed. How?
Agreed. Exactly how.
Oh, you talking about the water? That's funny.
Yeah, the 2 female swimmers. I used to be able to dodge them. Now I can't remember how to do it. I always seem to encounter one of them.
Diagonal, left, right, until you get past one of them.
Yeah, but I try to do that, but if I go straight down, then the second one sees me.
That's what it just said. Left, right, and then you diagonal past both of them.
Yeah, but then if I go left too far, then that leftmost swimmer sees me.
Are you not hearing the part where I said, oh, not left, right, sorry, left, down. That ignores both of them. If you go left all the way, you hit a swimmer. If you go right, or sorry, down all the way, you hit a swimmer. If you go diagonally, you miss both of them.
It's really interesting how you said that the Machoke used Karate Chop on you. Both runs it used Rock Slide.
How dare you get lucky? This is not cool. How dare you announce that? I feel like you're just like middle fingering me.
Well, the AI always goes for the move with the most damage. Maybe you were at low enough health to where Karate Chop would be just fine.
If you're saying that, then the AI was clearly detected it was going to get a Karate Chop crit on me.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
Damn.
I just crit the
Primeape.
Primeape.
Toss in this third one.
Uh-oh. No. First reset on Chuck.
No. Slow motion. No.
I got the dynamic punch miss into Mind Reader, but then the dynamic punch hit me and I hit myself.
Ouch.
Seriously, like Chuck's kind of like, what's the correct
If you've ever played
comparison?
Tyranitar, Chuck might as well be the champion.
Oh, I thought he saw you.
Are you sure that wouldn't be Bruno? Wouldn't Bruno be the champion?
No, definitely Chuck. Have you ever played Tyranitar? Not only is Chuck like the hardest trainer in the game, all of the trainers at his gym are also equally the hardest trainers in the game.
Yeah, they have better fighting types than the fighting type Elite Four member.
Yeah. That Himoli is still scary.
I saw that, Steve. How did you win, dude?
So I got 2 flinches. You know,
Easy.
something that you're supposed to do.
What you're supposed to do. The double flinch.
Why did you get 2 flinches?
Steve only got 1 reset on Chuck, but I got 2. Now I'm sad.
You just chalk it up to shit happens. No, not Nidorina trainer. Dang it.
No, you're a trainer.
Okay, that's on you, dude.
Oh.
Thanks for encountering that trainer, though. Now I'm ahead.
You were already ahead.
Damn.
Well, we kept going back and
Yes.
forth. You were actually ahead of me like 5 seconds ago.
I wasn't really. I never healed to get my PP back.
Oh, I did. That's why you were ahead.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna save though, because this Gyarados came so close to killing me last time.
Last time the Gyarados just used Thrash on me a bunch of times.
I mean, Thrash can still hurt.
Crash. It does hurt.
Hey, you fought the... Oh, Steve, remember the one time you were trying to get to the Gyarados? You encountered a wild shiny Gyarados, and then you were wondering why the Gyarados was still there?
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Didn't even think that could happen. Yeah.
It was on the tile. I clicked A and everything.
At the same spot. Hey, wait, why is he still there? I killed him. He should be dead. It's his son looking for revenge.
You know, it's funny, we're talking about Gyarados with Steve's curtain.
Oh yeah,
Love my new curtain.
he got the Gyarados one.
Yep.
I told him he should have gotten the Alakazam one.
Yeah, my head would have covered Alakazam. That was ultimately the final decision on why I didn't go with either the Alakazam or the Charmander or any of them. Is because all of them were like middle focused and my head is in the middle, so I would be just straight up covering them the entire time. Whereas the Gyarados one was left and right focused. But I also preferred the Gyarados one. Now the thing is, anytime I move off to the side, you get to see the little Easter egg on the curtain. The Easter egg is there's one shiny Magikarp. But you can't see it unless I move.
Can you move right now?
You move.
No. I'm already losing. I don't feel like I need to surrender more time.
You didn't talk to the first Rocket Grunt.
Yeah, I did.
No, you did not. I was watching your stream.
I absolutely did. I not only did I talk to him, I talked to him like 3 times. I don't want to hear this nonsense.
I talked to them and asked
I
them
was
for
really
them.
I was hoping you would fall for that, then go back and talk to her so I could gain some more time.
It's
No.
like
I know. After when you screw up the rocket thing, then you overcompensate the next run.
it's like not only I did speak with that rocket, I even asked for his phone number.
Right.
just so we could see each other again.
Yeah. You asked for his name, phone number, home address, social security number.
Everything that
Right.
was needed.
Exactly. Me and him.
Oh
were
wait,
best
Ike
buds.
wouldn't know what those are. Government identification numbers.
Yeah, we do have some of those. The ID. I don't know if I need to do that. It's fine.
Interesting. I somehow caught up to Ike.
Maybe because I'm back.
So you're saying I'm ahead of both of you.
Yes. Dang it, Gloom. Why are you such a tease? I use Headbutt, you don't die. I use Flame Wheel, you don't die. Gloom,
Oh, wow.
make up your mind.
Save before price. What? I just got the 1 in 256. Icy Wind does not lower my speed.
Cheating. I knew it.
Wait, that happened to me last run. I don't.
Cheating.
I could have
I
swore
think we established
Icy
it's
Wind
like
should be a
it's
guaranteed.
25%. I think we established that just like the
No.
other one. It's
Oh,
still
it's oh wait
25%.
You're right. The opponents have the 25% debuff to secondary effects. It's only a 1 in 256 if the player uses Icy Wind and it doesn't get the speed drop. So yeah, you're right. So for price, there's a 1 in 4 chance Icy Wind does not lower your speed. But
Yeah,
if
it
you
happened to
use
me last
Icy
time.
Wind, then it's 1 in 256. There, right. I remember Scott corrected me one time, and I could never remember.
Spinners, no.
Yeah, I faced Oyster Guy.
Get away from me, you spinners. Okay. Well, I guess not yet.
A Pokemon expert has spoken. Yep.
Dang it, pile of swine. Why must you be an expert at hitting Blizzard? This is not Gen 1 Blizzard. You can't just hit all of them. It's
Yeah.
not cool.
I thought he was supposed to never use that
You
move.
got another. You got another reset on price. That's what you get.
Like, I thought you were not supposed. He was never supposed to use that move. or
You
something.
missed for the first time ever. I've never seen that happen
Oh,
before.
wow. Wow, that was good.
I always see him use Fury Attack or Blizzard.
I've
Missed.
never seen missed ever. I've done so many runs.
I always see missed.
What?
It's like first turn missed all the time in all my runs. Yeah.
I've never
Did somebody
ever.
punch this guy?
Like I don't know. I thought it was the. Seriously, I thought it was like the natural thing.
No.
No,
What the
he
fuck?
uses Fury Attack. That's why he's like a joke.
Well, I mean that's kind of the same thing. It's just still a joke.
MVF. I know you're located in a country close to Ike, so can you cross those European borders and go kick his ass for me?
Can you just casually come to my country and kick my ass?
Well, I know what country he's in. He's told me. I won't say it just in case he doesn't want me to.
No, it's fine. I'm from Spain. It's fine.
Brazil, Mexico, one of those
Brazil.
Mexican-speaking countries.
Mexico,
Oh.
Mexico land.
Sorry, Spanish.
I like how you just call Spain a Mexico-speaking country.
Sorry.
Sorry, from Mexico land.
Yes, Mexico land. See, he
Mexico
gets it.
land.
I mean, whenever Ike speaks Spanish during our streams, I just say
he has a
taco.
1 HP.
Oh my god. She
No.
actually used a hyper potion, and I only ended up winning because of a crit. She
Cheating.
came really close to killing me, though. I did say before, though.
I used Flame Wheel, and that's why it wasn't easy.
You know, I can actually think of a really good use for Psychic. Because in my first run, I had to use Dig on the executive with the coughings. But I think Psychic could just one-shot them all. Their special defense is half their
No,
defense.
not the wheezing,
The
but
wheezing.
everything else.
Well, Dig never one-shot the Wheezing anyway.
So it sounds like it's not an improvement.
And it's not.
It's one turn instead of 2 turns, so there's an improvement.
Yep.
Sounds an improvement to me.
What level is Psychic? Oh god.
36.
I looked over to learn what level it was, and I
Oh,
was
God.
learning it. Oh, that was freaking close.
It would have been really funny if you deleted Headbutt.
Oh no, I've already taught Return. It could have been bad.
That would have been even funnier.
Even funnier. Even better.
Okay, the rival's Golbat still lives. Come on, dude, stop hitting yourself. I don't want to get a reset to this guy again.
Oh, I forget. Oh, by the way,
crap.
so you know what's funny about that Golbat?
What?
the rival before the league's Golbat is the same level as the Golbat from the third to final trainer, third to final rocket. The one that has one single Golbat.
I never fight that guy.
You have
Oh,
to
wait.
fight the guy. He's literally
Oh my
in the
god,
way.
you're right. You're
Yes,
right.
you're
I
forced
was thinking of somebody else. I used action replay.
I was like, hey, you're supposed to.
But that guy's Golbat is the same level as the one before the rival at the league. The rival before the
happen.
league. No, it just means that guy's Golbat is buff.
Well, you know the rules. The executives get all the good Pokemon, and the weaklings just get whatever is left over.
Well, this could be bad.
Oh, the third to final guy. One of the weaklings.
Well, this definitely could be bad. Well, that was okay, and I guess, but
And I am quite ahead of Steve now. Like he's fighting the executive, and I'm halfway done with the basement.
I didn't do anything differently.
he's cheating.
Like I've played what I would consider perfectly so far. Oh, I have 2 resets. I don't remember where those were.
You got one on Chuck and one on Price.
Right, exactly.
Both of my resets were on Chuck, but you could argue the resets on Chuck were quicker than the
Yeah.
reset on Price.
Yeah.
Reset on price takes longer. Definitely.
No, not the confused Ray. Rival, don't do this to me. You're only supposed to fuck up speed.
I'm telling you, like, you know what's funny? That rival fight isn't hard because of the Meganium. He's hard because of the Golbat. Because there's surprisingly, Golbat has good defense,
Yeah, it's decent.
and it always seems to survive a hit.
Don't check.
Like, why
Crobat.
can't it have Supersonic or something?
Crobat is pretty bulky.
Oop, wrong floor.
Game dev, the thing resets every single stream. So if you talked a lot in a previous stream, that doesn't matter because this is a new stream. So you're not number 1 because you haven't talked much this stream.
I still haven't unlocked that yet. Like, I think it's an experimental feature.
Yep. You got access to the better experimental feature though. Before.
The goal.
Yeah, the goal.
Right. I should probably use that max potion.
I didn't sign up for it though, or anything.
Well, no, I think they just decide like monetize channels at random. I'm pretty sure it's random. You forgot your pants. Where? What are you
Oh, that
talking
might be-
about, some gal?
Interesting.
What are you talking about?
That's why Ike's ahead. I just noticed now that he's going to go get returned.
Yeah, I always pick it up now. I don't pick it before.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, but
'Cause
right now it's 95 power. Head fight would have been 78. Like you're missing out on a
Yeah,
lot of power for a lot of the game.
But I don't care.
Yeah, but Roaring Moon does not need the extra
Yeah.
20 power for the rocket run.
Mostly the 20 or 5 extra PP that I
If
prefer.
anything, the PP, yeah, I guess. but-
Like Roaring Moon's got dig and headbutt. Like that's not a lot of attacking PP.
I've been using a lot of Dragon Claws though.
Oh,
To one
Person
shot.
above me wrote, "I forgot my pants" in Spanish. Damn it, MVF. MVF is trying to speak Spanish in my chat.
Oh, he's stealing my spotlight.
that's one of those regrets I always had. In high school, I had the choice between French, Spanish. My first choice was German, but I got phased out that year. And then I chose French. I regret that so much. French is such a useless language. I never got to use it ever. At least with Spanish, you know, there's like, oh, actually, now that I think about it, I keep getting Spanish commercials for my Amazon Prime, like videos. Yeah, Amazon Prime Video. Unfortunately, I can't turn the commercials off unless I'm watching on my PC and I'm watching on my smart TV. So I get commercials and it really pisses me off. and they're in Spanish too, which is even more annoying. Like, not only are they trying to sell me something, they're trying to sell me something in a language I don't even know.
No, I don't understand.
Like, I see it's body wash, but I don't know the name. I don't even know if they sell it.
Speaking of like dumb YouTube features, YouTube is apparently they're doing this new thing called like auto dub.
Oh yeah, I
where
fucking
like
hate
if
it.
there's you know what's dumb? I keep getting recommended Spanish channels that I have no interest in watching, all because it's auto dubbed. Like
stupid.
YouTube just keeps recommending channels I'm not even subscribed to. Like it's ridiculous. Like your For You page should be your subscribers. It shouldn't be just random ass people.
Like actually, literally today got a Scott video and it automatically dubbed it in Spanish, and it was like, what the fuck am I watching? I hate this thing.
They sound like "Como me llamo es Venomoth."
so fucking stupid. Yeah, I freaking hate it. Stupid AI, man. I fucking hate it.
Bree is definitely right. When the commercial's in a language you don't know, it is easier to ignore.
Justin. No, I'm not supposed to do that.
I had to do something kind of dumb. The very last trainer before Claire paralyzed me, and I had no access to a full heal or anything, so I used the paralysis cure berry.
Are you gonna go pick up the second one?
What? There's a second one?
Yes. So in the final city, in Johto, the dragon city, if you go south of the dragon city and you hug left, just continue hugging the left side, you'll pass by an entrance to Dark Cave with 3 trees next to it. One of the trees has a second paralyzed cure berry.
Interesting.
MVF said Dratini.
I'm not that far yet.
Nobody is.
Thanks for the update, though.
Oh.
Dratini. You know what's funny? When I was doing some crystal runs offline, I never once forgot the Dratini. It's only when I'm doing streams I forget the Dratini.
Interesting. Sounds like you have a pressure issue for when you're under pressure, you forget small things. I learned that recently that I also have a pressure issue with basketball. I shoot like 30% on my own basketball hoop when I'm just playing by myself. But boy, when my boss comes out and we play basketball after we play Yu-Gi-Oh, I shoot like 10%. Like, and the worst part is like I tell him I'm way better when you're not here, and then he just doesn't believe me. I'm not kidding. I shoot like 30 when he's not there.
You're not watching me.
You sure? He's probably thinking you're doing copium.
I might shoot better than 30. I would shoot like 35. But when he's there, I shoot like 10. Oh, it's so bad. Interesting. I almost caught up to Ike. I don't know what I did.
Because I don't know how to play. Nah,
you don't know how to play enough to win the first run. Not
because I got lucky in the lance thingy. But like my routing is obviously not good. I'm not good at mapping in this game.
No! Kingdra hit me with 1 smoke screen and I missed like 3 times in a row.
I didn't even know she could use smoke screen. Always use Dragon Breath.
That's like her preferred first move.
You hear this guy? I didn't even know she could use smoke screen.
I thought she got.
That's like her go-to move.
I thought she
what
got.
What did she use against you? Surf?
Dragon Breath? I thought she got good AI.
I really need someone to kick this guy's ass.
This is so interesting because she basically only uses 2 moves. It's basically either surf or smoke screen. She rarely uses Dragon Breath.
I really thought she was always gonna use Dragon Breath because of good AI. I fucking swear to you. Because in both my runs, she only used Dragon Breath. I didn't know. I have no idea of this stupid gen. Like, I have no idea of this gen. Oh my god.
That's what makes this gen so fun. You can't figure everything out. It's not a puzzle.
You have no idea what's
going
on.
It's like, yes, you know the right move, but you know what would be better? Curveball.
Like, I thought she got good AI because like in Gen 1 they do. Why wouldn't they have in this one? That was my reasoning, basically.
All right, this is where I'm about to lose a lot of time to both of you because I'm about to go pick up rare candies that I'm sure you guys probably just.
I already
decided not to
did.
Get.
I already did pick up the rare candies, all of them, except Whirl Islands candy because I literally cannot remember how to get it.
Yeah, same.
No idea.
I don't remember which island it's in. I haven't picked it up in so long.
Bottom. It's top left island.
Oh, it is?
So good luck doing in the dark.
I mean, I can do Rock Tunnel in the dark. I'm sure I can do that, but the problem is I haven't practiced. So I was trying to get it. I actually flew to Cianwood and was surfing around. I'm like, I don't remember. I'm just going to skip it. In this game, it's based on damage rolls, and if they don't like the damage rolls, they set up instead. So yeah, that's why it feels a little more random.
But why are Ike's damage rolls different than everyone else's?
Oh, no, it's your overlay.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. My overlay doesn't manipulate anything. It doesn't even manipulate the IVs, which I want it to.
That I know.
My ROM does it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like for just regular runs, I manually do it. I used to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I told MVF not to put it in automatically. But now that I'm not doing shinies anymore, it would be better if it just did.
Disgusting.
Pokerus and automatic 15 IVs.
Le cheating.
I mean, I don't like having to start with Pokérus. I don't do it in my own runs. But then again, we're doing a run where your opponents are shinies. It technically makes Lance easier because its stats are lowered. But all the random trainers get boosted stats because of how shinies work. Oops.
They're actually stronger. That's funny.
I'm just saying, I hope all this time investment I'm doing is going to be worth it.
Dang it, go back. Why? Just die like everything else.
Just die like everyone else before you.
I said thing.
Oh, I forgot to equip the pink bow.
These things happen.
They do. Stop hitting yourself. The Jinx just used double slap instead of ice punch. I wonder if it's one of those fury attack type of AI things. It has to be.
Never seen that before. This is not good, actually.
What? That dude just went for... Oh, it has quick attack. Never mind.
I don't like this, but we'll live.
This will be really cutting it close if I want my strategy to work for Lance. This is cutting it really close. I need to get to Lance at level 50. And I'm 48 on Koga. I think I might just barely get it.
I finished Will with 45 HP remaining. That is so much lower than I expected.
What's with the Quirk of Fury attack again? I don't know. Just the AI has a chance to just use that move instead of its other moves for some reason. I don't know why. You'd have to ask Scott or Snowy.
It's only
Alright, let's see if
one person too.
No, it happens to multiple people. Technically, it happens with Blaine. Blaine's Rapidash.
I can't refute that. I don't. That Rapidash. I only ever see it use Fire Blast ever.
Night Slash, no. I lived at 2 HP on the Machamp.
You ever notice how Crobat basically has a healing move?
I beat Bruno first try at 2 HP. Let's go. But then again, I did get a reset on Karen last time, so let's see if I get that reset. Well, got the sand attack.
Bruno basically has a healing move for his Crobat because his strategy every single time is double team followed by using
Toxic.
Full Restore and then Toxic. but he always goes full restore turn 2.
Oh my god.
I just iked Bruno.
Ah, I
He
lived
missed
at 2
cross
HP
chop.
for Bruno. Okay, my strat's gonna work. Love it when it happens.
All this time preparing by using rare candies, and he just misses cross chop so casually.
I only need to dodge one, and I'm not doing it.
Dodge one what? Are you on Lance?
One thunder wave only, yeah, but I'm not doing it. It's only one, literally. I don't need to dodge two. I only
Oh
need
my
to dodge
god, I
one.
am so retarded.
I don't want to use rest. Don't make me use rest.
I was actually going to completely destroy Lance, but I forgot to use an elixir, and I was out of return. That's embarrassing.
Don't worry, I made sure to flash my badges right in front of Lance to prove that I had beaten everybody.
To prove that I'm the alpha male here. Okay, 2 resets, not that bad, I guess.
2 resets, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what if I told you I just beat Lance at 0 resets with near full health?
Rest will do that.
No, I don't have rest.
You pick the item then, or you got Dragon Dance.
Yep, I got
Yeah.
Dragon Dance before Lance. That was my
Did you do
strat.
extra training?
No, it's just
I did, yes,
get the candies.
and I got
but-
and I got some extra candies.
yeah.
But
You
like
did
it was
what?
cutting it close. It was cutting it close though. I beat Karen at level 50.
No, what'd you do
and
to
I
get
only
2
had
more
6
levels?
candies. I fought some of the Victory Road trainers.
I just first tried Lance.
I fucking hate you
I got
both.
the paralyzed.
Nah,
Oh, that was close.
like I knew
That was,
obviously.
I got the paralyzed miss.
Like my initial plan
So
was
you've got
getting...
2 paralyzed misses then? That means you have to have
What?
never been
I only need
paralyzed.
1 paralyzed miss.
Only you only need 1. I don't know why you guys
No,
said you need 2. You
Wait,
only need
'cause
1.
wait.
Why do you keep saying
Oh.
2? The
It's only
third one
one.
doesn't
Wait a minute.
paralyze you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I forgot the 3rd one doesn't.
Yeah, you only need 1. The thing is, my initial plan was getting Dragon Dance by Bruno, but I have no idea how the experience works in this game, so I
I
clearly
did
was
not see it
able-
happening.
Yeah. Apparently, you cannot make that happening.
I
so-
feel like I'm gonna get the award for most improved because I had that 107.
It's usually my job to get most improved.
Yeah, well, I got absolutely curb stomped that first game, and it was mostly me doing the curb stomping to me.
You know what's funny? I've done several crystal runs so far. Since I started doing crystal again, I have never once actually encountered the 3 Magnemite guy yet. He has never caught me yet.
What?
Yeah, he literally has
caught
not.
me right now.
You just got me.
I spoke it out loud too because I knew he would see you if I said it out loud.
That was the cheating.
'Cause isn't
He
that how it
catches me
works?
every other run.
Isn't that how it works though? I just speak something into existence and it happens. Like I would be telling Ike, "Hey, Ike, I actually forgot to get Spearow," and then Steve's like, "Oh shoot, I didn't get the
I
Spearow."
didn't get yeah.
It happens. That kind of stuff happens a lot.
Yeah, that's fine.
I actually changed up my Kanto routing quite a bit.
What do you do differently, other
Uh,
than just your early?
Rock Tunnel. The main
Yeah.
difference is when I fly back to Saffron after the power plant, instead of going to Celadon, I go straight to Nugget Bridge. It's so that way I get a bit more training in before I do the gym leaders. I mean, it's not like they're hard or anything, but I don't know. Part of me thinks this is more step
I'm
efficient, but
trying to think.
I don't really know.
I don't know how that really affects the steps at all.
Step efficiency.
Because I feel like if you're flying, you're doing the same amount of steps. The difference is
Honestly,
one
I
on
think
one
it's-
route you're flying to Saffron, and one route you're flying to Cerulean, and there's no difference between the
Yeah.
two.
I mean, I guess the perfect strat you could do is like you do like Erica then Sabrina, but I think the reason I changed it up is because lately I've been doing some Pokemon that does struggle at one of them, so I would do other things so I get more levels. It's actually what I do in Heart Gold. Like when I do Heart Gold, I actually save the gym leaders for last. I just do like Nugget Bridge, Power Plant stuff, go to Pewter. I do all that first. And basically, if Blaine is the easiest gym leader, I will make him the first gym leader.
They did improve them in the remake, I think.
Right. Okay, well, we didn't screw her up this time.
My first gym leader is actually going to be Misty. I did get this, right? I did.
Gotta say, the run is very different with Earthquake. It's actually so much easier.
Why you were not?
I actually forgot to teach it.
You were not using Earthquake before?
No, I had
used
all
it in the
special
first
moves
run.
except for Return last run.
You madman.
I mean, so Earthquake's not like super good, but having two just essentially 100 power moves is pretty solid.
I know, seemed useful in Koga to me.
Last run, I pretty much I didn't have shit. I had Bite for way too long.
Like it.
The worst part is I'm pretty sure I didn't even teach over Night Slash. Like it was straight up Bite. If Earthquake wasn't here, though, I might have just taught Shadow Ball for the simple fact that it's just a physical move and it's extra PP.
But the
Because
power.
this psychic slot, whether it was Fire Punch or Flamethrower or it's Psychic, it's just not a good slot. Just 10 more PP of Shadow Ball would have been better.
Makes sense.
We're all pretty close.
Oops.
Let's see, what badges what gyms did you beat so far?
No, I'm saying, oh, okay, never mind. I looked, all three of us were battling grass types. I'm like, oh, we're all on Nugget Bridge. And then I saw Speed was battling Erica. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I already beat Misty and did the power plant stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna go to... I better get the Lavender radio card. What I've been doing is, as soon as I return the power plant thing, I go get the expansion card immediately, instead of just saying, like, I'll get it later. I never remember.
Yep. Like, you ever, crap, I just forgot.
If I ever got the radio card.
No. That's a very, very forgettable thing.
You know, one time I forgot the actual radio card in Kanto.
Yeah.
Or not Kanto, in Johto.
Oh, God.
Which time do you pick up the oh my god, the secret part? You pick it up first time you enter the gym or the second time?
The first time. I know the second time. I mean, I
always do it on the way to Misty.
Like I fly in the town, I get the thing, and then I go Nugget Bridge. Yeah.
No,
wait,
you're telling me you pick up the card after talking to the rocket?
Yeah.
You
could save yourself 5 steps by doing it on the way to Misty.
Isn't it worse?
Like,
later?
don't fall for this.
Okay.
Don't fall for this. He tells me you should say 5 steps, do it. Every time I've done it Steve's way, I forget.
You forget it.
But you can't argue that it isn't 5 steps better.
I don't know.
But what if I want to save Misty for later? Because Misty tends to be one of the harder Kanto leaders. Even you can admit that.
Depending on the Pokemon you're using, I suppose, yeah.
Shadow Ball would have helped if I had it for Misty. What are you laughing at? That could have worked.
Shadow Ball Misty.
You hearing this guy?
Because my PP, I'm actually gonna skip the Brock, save myself the 20 steps.
Skip the Brock?
Skip the Brock?
Do the Brock route where you only go to Brock as the second to final gym leader.
I think all three of us, including Scott, proved that route was actually slower.
How?
Because I think we timed it.
Stupid.
There's no feasible way it's slower. I cannot think how in the world it could possibly be slower.
Well,
Just think about,
I just
think
remember
about
we
the
came to the
steps. There's just
conclusion.
no way it's slower.
Well, I came to the conclusion that. Hold on.
The only way it's slower is if you just forget to do something.
You forget to do something.
Well, I think we proved
You're
like
saving the steps.
Dude, you're
of
interrupting
walking
me.
through the city a second time.
What I was saying is, I'm pretty sure Scott said like the fastest strat is just you fight Brock immediately, then go south.
But it's not. It might be faster.
I don't know.
to
I don't
think
do that.
about.
I don't do that old strat anymore.
I just don't. I mean, the
only reason
you don't have to pass by Beedrill guy a second time, and you save the steps of fighting or walking through the city in the down direction.
Yes, that was my original reason for doing it, but I quit doing it because Scott told me that spinner is one of those predictable spinners. Like, he's always going clockwise, so I can actually just time it.
Doesn't matter if it's predictable. I'm saying that it's the steps. Just think about the steps, Mason.
Why would you keep caring about the steps?
The steps are the thing.
Does Steve really care about his 10,000 steps?
You have to refute to me how it's faster step-wise.
Think about the repel steps.
I don't... Oh yeah, repel in the pewter.
In the pure city. Think about that.
You know what's funny? Steve sounds like the kind of guy who refuses to get in his 10,000 steps a day. He'll get 9,990.
And we absolutely
He'll save those 10 steps.
I'm not like trying to put my foot down and be like, this is right. I know I'm right, and then I'm wrong.
Right.
But I'm like you have to tell me how I'm wrong. How is this wrong? Because you're saving the steps by going out of the gym in the down direction and passing the Beedrill trainer again. How am I? If I do it the other method, how in the world am I not? How am I saving those steps?
I don't know. I can't think right now.
I don't have to walk those steps. You do.
Does it really add up to anything in the end, though? Like the whole 5 steps in the gym?
We're talking the same. We were talking 4 steps for the whole Misty secret thing.
That's the same kind of reason that Zell's Pawn would give for like cutting the trees over, like going around the zoo to get to the safari zone. He'll be like, "Well, it saves you 12 steps." Like that's like a Zealous Pawn argument.
Well, it is 100. You're absolutely right. That is exactly what I'm talking about. You're right in like as far as ease, like making the run easier. Absolutely, going and doing Brock first would make the run easier. It's easier to think about. It's easier to do. It's more straightforward because you're already there. You might as well do it. But as far as like speed is concerned, I don't think it's faster. Also, PP wise, it's definitely not faster because my method of going down, I can pick up that elixir. Dang it, I felt like I was doing so good, and then I looked at speed, he's already in Mount Silver.
It very much improved my overworlding and my menuing.
Yeah. I feel like I'm doing a really solid run. Like, this is one of my best runs in a while in Gen 2. Like, this is a really good run for me, and I'm still losing. Like, I don't know how I can do better than what I'm already doing.
I think I will have a better run than the previous, which that's good enough for me.
Oh, man. 1 hour, 3 seconds. I was so close to sub-hour.
Nice.
Game time of 3:52.
My overlay did that pausing thing I mentioned earlier, where the step counter wasn't working for a moment. I had to go up and down a few times to get it to start.
You know, I've had to learn to do all that without any sort of repel counter, and I think it's made me faster because of it, because I'm not constantly staring at it.
What you're saying sounds true, but that it's not a crutch. It's a tool. So therefore, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree.
Aw, Axe, you were watching, Ike.
Oh god. Well, it happened.
You lost.
It was bound to happen, I suppose. I failed the rocket, the dark tunnel thing.
Yay, I win.
No matter what, even though I lose,
Yes.
I feel really
There
good
we
about
go.
this run.
Yeah, Steve, I actually kind of lucked through red. The first charm missed, and Thunder did not paralyze. All you actually
Thunder
need
never
is plus
paralyzed
2.
for me. I got pretty
All
good.
you need is plus 2, because at plus 2, like...
absolutely, that is not true. Last time I did plus 2, it didn't work. But last time I was also 65. Well, I was a higher level last time, and it plus 2 didn't work. That's not true at all.
No, here's the thing, though. At plus 2,
Oh, wow.
the only thing... Everything is a one-shot except for the Snorlax and the Venusaur, but what can they do to you?
Okay,
What's the point in setting up
Yeah.
an extra 3 Dragon Dances on the Pikachu when you give it more chances to paralyze you?
You know the funniest thing? I lost only because I got frozen.
You got frozen on red? I didn't
Yeah.
even know that was possible.
Yeah, the Blastoise.
Okay, so at least I beat unoptimized Ike. I feel good about that.
Oh, interesting. You only need one
It's like
Dragon
when you
Dance.
beat your 9-year-old prodigy brother who's really good at something. You know you're not going to be better than him for much longer, but you still feel good about it because you're still better than him, but only for like a year.
Yeah. Just that
In
one.
this case, it's only going to be a few weeks before Ike is better than me, if not 1 week.
Oh, okay. No.
Hey, Steve, I think I was faster than you in both runs.
Yes. But I could definitely say that I peak performance this run. I feel very, very good about it.
I feel good about it too, yeah. I mean, only one of the resets was my fault. I got a reset on Lance because I forgot to use an elixir. But if you don't count that, I technically beat him with no resets.
2 minutes better than
All right,
the last time.
I got 4th place. This thing was 12 seconds faster than Braviary, which
Exactly.
is kind of surprising.
Exactly 4 hours in game time, so 1 hour. That's good.
Crap. I didn't put on the leaderboard early enough. I don't know what the game time is going to be.
Well, I said it out loud. So,
Yeah.
like, if I ask someone to rewind, they can see what I said.
I
The
never
only
said my
Pokemon
game
that-
time out loud.
The only Pokemon that did better than Roaring Moon were Absol, Miraidon, and Farigiraf. Absol was because it had Swords Dance, and I think Absol was medium slow. Miraidon is just an absolute beast. This thing's special attack is so high. And Farigiraf is just one of the most broken Pokemon in this game. Like, imagine Girafarig, but an extra 30 points in every stat. That's essentially what this is.
I just topped out E-Tornadus.
Good mon.
E-Tornadus.
E-Tornadus.
E-Tornadus. Oh,
Eternatus.
Oh, come
wait,
on.
we never played...
Me mispronouncing an E to an O made it a completely different Pokemon to you?
I guess the bug really saves a lot of time.
It sounded like you said Tornadus.
Oh, okay.
Wait, E-Tornadus. Did you do that run by yourself? It's not on my leaderboard.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, it's not on my leaderboard. Hey, I got the under. I was 5 minutes faster.
And this Pokemon is spelled
Roaring
Moon. No, it's too wide. Okay, hold on. I've prepared for this moment. Me, the Excel guru, knows about Control Enter.
I mean, Steve, don't you know? Didn't you notice the whole time you were playing? Did you notice Roaring Moon in game was not spelled right?
Yeah, I did. I was gonna say it was missing the I at the very, very beginning, but I'm like, I know why. It's the for alligator effect.
I feel like that was the best letter to get rid of. Actually, I think the best letter to get rid of would have been the G, so it'd be like Roarin' Moon.
Roar Moon.
I think that would have been better.
There we go. Everybody can now see it is 11th place on the leaderboard. Very solid Pokemon. It only had a hard matchup against Bruno and Chuck. I noticed that's a very, very consistent problem amongst Pokemon who have a weakness to fighting type. Unlike Gen 1, fighting type is actually good in this game, or at least you can't just forget about it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna deafen.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I see Ike is going through the area. You know about the whole heal at the Pokemon Center, and then go pick up the rare candy, then teleport
Yeah.
trick,
Yeah, you can fly. Like when you are
or
here,
teleport.
Hmm.
Teleport might be faster.
and you teleport. I don't think you do. It teleports to the last
You
place
heal
you
at
are.
the Pokemon Center, then you go right.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Then you
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you teleport.
Yeah, I do
Actually, it
that.
must be faster than flying because
yeah.
you're technically in Johto, or no, so you're in Kanto when you go pick it up, and then you have to go left a
Yeah.
little bit, and then you get to Johto. Whereas teleport just takes you right to it.
What I mean is when you're here, you do this. Now you can fly here.
Or wait,
You
you're
can
not
fly.
at the rare candy.
Huh? What?
Come on. Okay, go right, all of the way, like past the Steel Wing House. Okay, you do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know this. Yeah, this one
Gotcha.
here, and then I use teleport. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
okay.
when you're first coming here in Mount Silver for the first time, you can do that and fly, and I think it's faster than walking. But once you're here in this moment,
Wait,
you can just do fly. You can do this, and you save all
Wait,
these grass.
whoa, hold on. Explain to me what you just said, because what you said might actually be
Okay, well,
might be something I never knew.
let's see. I mean,
No, you're saying
no, it's fine. Are you watching me?
you're saying when the text changes on the screen,
Yeah, because now I'm in Route
I can
28.
immediately fly from there.
In this moment, I can do this, and I can fly to this Poké Center, even if I've never been in this one before.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay. Yes, what you have said is definitely an improvement. We have just
You can do
improved.
that.
Gotta love how you've been playing against for years and you're still learning new things. This is. Oh, do you know about the teleport? The other teleport trick in Kanto?
What I
When
do
you get off of the
is,
boat, you can immediately teleport off the SS
Yeah.
Aqua.
yeah, I know that.
Okay.
You do that one, and I also then set the teleport in Saffron City, so I can go Erika, Lavender, then teleport, then go Sabrina. Is what I do.
Oh, what I do is after the whole teleport, I go north into Sabrina, then I go right. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
do Sabrina. I go immediately right, so that way I can put Lavender on my fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, sorry if I'm kind of in a rush, but like I had that other compromise. I will message you guys tomorrow about the next one, and you can tell me the dates and whatever, okay? Because I'm kind of in a rush right now.
Yeah. Just let me know, and I'll make the moveset.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the stream.
Yeah, go away, Ike.
Bye. Okay.